All right. So this episode, everybody, whoever's out there listening, this one that's coming up is with an old friend of mine by the name of Eric Nicholas. Me and him went to school a long, long time ago, and I recently had time to catch up with him and just see what he was doing. Haven't seen him in a while, so it was great to catch up and hang out. And I really had fun time talking with him and just going over a lot of stuff and seeing what he was doing. Before we went to a school called Jinkwalihoda. We both went to this school, and it was fun times there. But there's a certain point I left before other people, and I was just really curious on what he was doing from that point. So it was really great catching up with him, and like I said, always a fun time. I can't wait to talk. I can't wait to hang out with him again. It was great. So without further ado, let's get into this episode and listen to it now.
Alrighty.
All ready? So.
Yep. So how's life been treating you?
Okay so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a job anymore, but
oh no.
No. Yeah, just yesterday I was going to go different directions.
Yeah.
The podcast is on, so in different directions it happened. So
yeah.
Technically I don't have a job at the moment, so I'm working several new options to see what I can weigh out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I contacted a couple friends and not for favors, but just to like see what we can do.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna probably try and stick to cooking classes. Just trying to educate people. I'm hoping stuff like this can work out.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like the YouTube channel, because I'm not working at the moment. I'm just gonna like this weekend do an overhaul.
Yeah.
And try and do more than 5 to 10 to even 15 videos this one weekend.
Oh, okay.
Because I haven't uploaded anything on that channel. Sorry to everybody who's listening. On the GetRready YouTube channel for about 2 months now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My last video was about bone broth and the healthy benefits to it.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, yeah, I got other stuff, and I started doing other things and it just took over. So now I'm just like,
It's a full-time job as well as having a full-time job, right? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I knew that when I went into it, because I was like, do I really want to do this? And I was like, yeah. Because then I was like, do I want to do podcasts? I was like, yeah, why not? Like, I just see it as another option of something to do.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I said, like, you know, it's not that I didn't ever want to see you. It's just I knew you were busy too.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, I'd like to hang out with all the guys again, but I'm just like, I know everyone's got their stuff to do. I think everybody's got kids except me, so I'm the friend that hangs around. Hey guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's basically my situation at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Besides just trying to balance everything out.
Yeah, yeah. And it takes a lot of, sometimes it takes a lot out of you too, trying to balance everything out, right? Especially at the end of the day when you're trying to do extra stuff, right?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, but to be honest, my passion's always been for this. Like just health, nutrition, all that stuff is really what I really want to get into. So that's my way into it, is doing chef. Like I am a professionally trained culinary management diploma chef, so like I have all that qualification, so I can just kind of work my way into that. But yeah, I mean, cooking for others was fun, but it's time to like try and just venture out more. I can get so. Yeah. I mean, what about you?
Yeah, same old. I'm trying to start my own like little tire shop down here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully I can get that off the ground within the next year or so. Just still trying to get like secure a piece of property to put it at. So, and then trying to figure out what the best location is for all the traffic down here too as well. Because you kind of want to hit everybody who's buying smokes almost, you know what I mean? Like
Hey, wouldn't it be like I mean, I don't know if you could ever get it, but like Oneida Road probably be the best.
Oneida Road.
Because people, even if they don't want cigarettes, they're just gonna go to bingo.
Yeah,
they're gonna go down that road.
All like that all paved way, right?
Yeah, so, everyone goes on that road.
Yeah, that'd be the idealist spot to get, right?
Yep.
But and then like everybody who has land doesn't want to sell it, you know what I mean? Like they want to kind of hold on to it, right?
It's like, well, I wonder what they're doing with it though.
Yeah.
Like I got to this point in my life where if I'm not using something, especially in 6 months, 12 months, I get rid of it. I sell it or I throw it out, because I'm like, if it's just sitting here this long, it's gonna probably sit here longer, even more.
Oh yeah.
And when I really need it, that might be 5-10 years. I'll just think I used to have that, but oh well.
Yeah.
So like
time to get another one, I guess.
Stuff like that. Like that's just how I am now. So that's why, like, when people want to hold on to land, I'm just like, what are you doing with it though?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this is a pitch. What are you doing with your land, people? No.
Yeah.
But like, yes, that's what I mean. I'm just like, well, what is it? What is that for people? But because I can see that, but like, if it's a tire shop, is that a code for a garage entirely, or do you just
well, that's what kind of like you start out kind of small, right? And just eventually work into getting a nice shop. And what I would like to do would be to have an accredited school where they teach auto mechanics.
Okay.
Yeah, so then people don't have to travel to they don't have to travel off reserve to try to get that, like, you know, trying to find transportation to get off reserve and everything. So it kind of fills the needs of like employment and training too as well, like trying to find a program for people to get them employed or whatever, right?
Yeah. I mean, that is a huge issue, right? Like, even down here on his school, and there's tons of people who don't have vehicles. Yeah. And it's like everyone jumps in one vehicle to go get groceries. So you got like maybe 2 or 3 families in one van. Yeah. All bundled together and trying to squish all their groceries together. Yeah. So it's like they rely on somebody else, which shouldn't be the case, but it's just kind of what they're working with now. Yeah. I mean, I heard recently too they started doing food care packages down here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
that's good. And then everybody gets their turkey at Christmas time, right? So, and then when that school opened up across the river, I know that helped a lot of people too. Yeah. Like not having to travel to town every day, right? So. Yeah,
because it's geared towards adults too, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're thinking of the same one because I actually went there.
Oh yeah.
It was when I was in Chippewa.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I actually went to that one. That's where I did to get my GED. Like I went there to practice and get my stuff, and then I got my GED through that. So.
Oh okay, yeah. And then they have that other one too. That's kind of by the bingo. That that has like nursing courses and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and PSW. I think they have PSW courses there.
That's in Muncie.
Yeah.
Oh, is that at the Monasket building? Like they kind of share that.
Behind the bingo, kind of like
okay, I know which one you're talking about. No,
like AEI or
it used to be the old bingo hall. Am I thinking that right?
I think so. Yeah, it used to be. Yeah, it's on a dirt road, anyways. On the right. Yeah, down the dirt road.
Yeah, it's like which dirt road?
Yeah, which dirt road?
Well, that's pretty cool though. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what our people probably need, right?
Yeah, and like, I find that there's not a big what's the word I'm looking for? Like there's not a lot of people in the industry, you know, down here. Yeah. So I think that would fulfill a lot of people's needs too as well, especially because everybody's car gets all like messed up from the dirt roads and everything, right? So
yeah, I mean it's kind of like to me, it sounds like a solid business plan in the sense that you looked at every angle. What do people need? Is there a need for it? Those are like 2 of the biggest questions I know that most places in an area, if you're going to set it up, because you know you get restaurants around here, and you know I don't want to sound like a snob, but because I am a trained chef, they train you to think this way. Yeah. And when you look at someplace and you eat there, even if it's your mom, your grandma, whoever, you're going to judge it. Even if it's just in your head, you're still going to be like, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
So the amount of times I ate down here after I went to school, I tried not to do that because I didn't want to come off like a snob to people.
Oh, okay.
So but when people are like, oh, what do you think? I always give them 2 options. I'm like, do you want me to lie or you want me to tell the truth? And they stop and they'll stare at me and they'll be like, lie? And I'm like, oh, it's the best ever. I can't believe you make this yourself. But if there's one time somebody was like, the truth? And I was like, it's pretty bad. Yeah. And they just stopped and stared at me and walked away. And I was like, you asked for it. Like, And I was just going to be truthful with them. Like, I don't want to hurt their feelings, but at the same time, just like, But so I can say the same thing. Like, I don't really want to open up a restaurant around here, but I'd rather open a learning center.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I've done youth classes. The youth classes I've done, they did great. Like, a lot of kids did great. Obviously, you get a few troublemakers.
Oh, yeah. The ones that just, like, you know.
They want to just play and stuff.
Yeah, play around, right?
Yeah, but, you know, as long as you find something they like, then they'll get into it.
Yeah,
but most times
catch your attention, right?
Yeah, sometimes they're like, oh, I don't like this. And then you're like, okay, but nothing I can do.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty interesting, but it worked out pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. And where were they held? Just at the community center down here?
Yeah, I was just doing a community center. It was through the health center.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was working with Julia Hill.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She's the health promoter, so I was working with her and everything like that.
Oh, okay.
So I was just doing that I did that for about maybe 6 classes entirely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nice.
So it was over a small little period of time, but yeah. I mean, obviously I have more time, so if anyone wants to hire me for cooking classes,
yeah.
I'm willing. But yeah, so that's what I mean. That's how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty deadly. I know, and to offer classes too, for people how to show them how to change tires and you know what I mean, something that can help you, like a life skill, right? Yeah. So I think how to change your own oil or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, be a first on here, but I'm not gonna lie, I could probably just change a tire and that's about it.
Oh yeah.
I was never a big car guy.
Yeah.
Even when we were younger, we were kids. You guys would all be like, oh, like this and this, and I'd be like, Hummers, they're cool.
Oh yeah.
I would just name one thing, and I knew it was cool, so everyone would agree with me, and I'd be like, I don't know what else to say. Guys are talking about engines and transmissions and everything. I'm just like you guys are like a whole nother planet. And I'm just like, I don't know what you guys are saying. So even now my vehicle, I'm just like, as long as it gets me A to Z or A to B, whatever, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Something goes wrong with it, I just take it to the mechanics right away. Something's wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong. It's making a funny sound, man.
I thought I was gonna do it one time. I ran over a raccoon.
Yeah.
And I swear he got caught under there, and I was like, "Fuck." Sorry about that. But I was just like, I didn't want to run it over, and I was just like. Then I went to I literally went to the mechanic that day because I had an engine oil check.
Oh, okay.
But I had to go to work first. So I went to work, and then after that, I went to the mechanic. And when they lift up, I was watching them, and they started working. I was like, and then some guy came in, and I was like, "Hey, is there like a fur, like blood or something?" He was like, "No," and I was like, "Oh." So I thought about it. I must have just ran him over.
Yeah.
He must have just went under the car and rolled out. And and then walked away.
Oh, because he wasn't there last. Did you ever see him after that or?
I went back that way purposely.
Yeah.
And there was nothing.
Oh really?
There's nothing on the ground, no splat, nothing. So
oh yeah.
He must have just rolled under and then
kept going, right?
Yeah, and be like, oh, what a guy, and just kept going.
Oh yeah. There was this one time. Me and my buddy, we were racing like that in here. We both had the same car, but his car had a little bit of a bigger engine.
Yeah.
So he could kind of pass me, so I was in front of him, and I was trying to kind of keep him behind me. And here I was just flying, and here I seen eyes in the ditch, and this was at nighttime, so I seen eyes in the ditch, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" Oh, it's a raccoon. I was like, "What the hell is he looking at?" And then here I looked on the road, and I was like, "Holy shit, a raccoon!" So I just swerved real hard. And here my buddy didn't even have time to swerve, right? I swerved, and then he just went, boom! I could just hear him hit that raccoon. I was like, "Oh man!" And here I was like, "What? Didn't you have time to swerve to miss that raccoon?" He's like, "Hell no!" He's just like, "I had no time whatsoever. Just hit it." And that's how he wrecked his car. He ended up wrecking his car. He hit a few raccoons, I think. Yeah,
it was more.
Yeah, raccoon murderer.
I know I had a suicidal squirrel.
Yeah.
I was going back into London, and before I got to Lambeth, there was a squirrel on the side of the road, and everyone doesn't believe me, but he was just standing there, and I'm driving, and you're doing 80 before you get into Lambeth,
yeah,
and I was just like, I see him way up there, and I was like, that's kind of weird, because he's just standing there,
yeah,
and I swear, he started walking out, and he wasn't running, he was walking out, and I was like, what the hell is he doing? And I kept going, I was like, I'm not swerving for you, buddy, and I swear, it's like, he timed it almost where he missed the front wheel, and he jumped, and then boom! I heard that, and I was like, I looked through my back window, and his freaking tail's like a flag.
Oh yeah!
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Like, he must have just lost his entire nuts.
Oh yeah.
The woman was like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm done with this.
Walk out into traffic.
Like, well, you made me do this.
My life's over, man. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I haven't hit too many animals in my day, but I ran completely over them. It was wintertime and here it was middle of the night and I had to go to town, so I was we were kind of driving a little bit fast in the snow, I guess, and here everybody was pulled over, so I start slowing down. I was like, "What the hell is everybody pulled over for?" And here, next thing I know, I drove right over a big old deer, but it was like because it was snowing so hard, like it covered it a little bit, right? Yeah. And here I was just like, whoo, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "That was a deer we just ran over." I was like, "I didn't even notice." It's crazy.
I know, it's so freaky though when you see those animals.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I always hate that in the summertime when you see deer crossing, because I'm always like, oh. And then as soon as I see one guy, I slow down to I seriously do 40 or 50 till I know I'm out of that area.
Oh yeah.
Because then I swear one time I did it and I actually slowed down to 50, and not even 3 seconds, another one ran out right away. And I was like, holy crap! If I just kept driving, I would have bumped into him.
Absolutely obliterated him, right?
I know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I always hear that too. If you're in a car, it's freakier because if they're big bucks, their freaking horns could fly right in.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Especially if you're doing 80 or 90, right?
Yeah, they're just gonna tip and then just boom, hit the windshield, and they could just fly right into you.
Yeah, especially that windshield's only able to withstand so much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you got a 150-pound buck coming right through the windshield,
jeez,
at 90 miles an hour or 90 kilometers an hour. Fuck, that's pretty crazy.
I try to carry my I don't know why, but when I was younger, maybe about 14, I bought a hunting knife.
Yeah.
At a convenience store.
Yeah.
Never ever had to use it for nothing, but I usually keep it in my car because I always had this crazy thought where if I hit a deer, they're usually knocked out. They don't actually die. They usually get knocked out. I said I could run out there and slice his throat.
Yeah.
And I keep forgetting to buy a tarp for my trunk and then just throw them in the trunk.
Yeah. Hey man, look what I got in here. Just pull out a big deer in it.
Just open up. Hopefully I don't close it and then just go into town. There's blood marks all over my car.
Oh yeah.
What the hell did you do?
Yeah. Bloody tarp hanging out the back in it.
Just like a hoof going.
Oh yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, Tommy Boy style.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch that part? Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh man, you get excited? Star Wars?
Yeah, I seen that. Did you buy your tickets already?
Yeah, day one.
Oh yeah.
I gave my credit card to Suggo and to get the tickets.
Yeah.
He went out and got them.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, so. But they were sold out almost for Thursday.
Really?
So we have to go the next day on Friday.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's not really the
opening day.
Opening day. Yeah, it's the next day. Well, the official day is Friday, but the super opener is Thursday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But we couldn't get any tickets, so we had to get Friday. So.
Oh yeah. That'll be deadly. Yeah. I haven't even. I want to watch them, but I just seemed like I was just too busy, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I barely caught Ragnarok. I just watched that not too long ago too. Yeah. You watch those?
Yeah.
Ones?
Yeah. I think I watched them too much.
Oh yeah.
I saw it twice.
Did you? Oh yeah. What'd you think of it?
I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty deadly, right?
I saw both of them. I saw Justice League and I saw Thor.
Yeah.
And I liked both of them, but Thor edges out Justice League. And I can't really say by a margin. It's if they were in a race, Thor Ragnarok's like Usain Bolt. He just took off and nobody ever caught up to him. And I was like, wow. But I think what makes that movie even better is I didn't know some of the undertones.
Yeah.
They had refugee references and stuff like that.
Okay,
That's why people are getting on. It's where they're leaving Ragnarok or Valhalla and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's destroyed because there's all these references towards all that stuff because the director that I don't even want to say his name, Tiki Y Khan, I think his name is, the director.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he played the Rock guy in the movie. You know the Rock.
Oh, yeah.
It was him. He was the director.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he voiced the Rock guy, Korg, I think his name was.
Yeah.
So, anyways, he put a lot of that in there, and I didn't even notice it, but I knew the movie was kind of deep anyway. But it kind of worked out better. But if you don't see Justice League, I don't, I got a friend I used to work with, and he was like, not excited. Yeah. I was like, okay, but I still want to see it.
Yeah,
for the novelty of all the superheroes.
Yeah.
But it's still a good movie. But I don't blame anybody if they're mad at it.
Yeah.
It has a bunch of weird stuff in there.
Oh,
That's all I could say. I don't know. I don't really want to say anything because I don't know if you're gonna see it or not. Maybe eventually. But
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I heard that it didn't make the outcome that it wanted to as well. Like, I think it still made like $90 million like opening weekend or whatever, but I think they were shooting for like 110 or something like that, right?
So, yeah, they wanted a lot.
Yeah.
They were like, it's Justice League. It's going to make ballbuster numbers.
Yeah.
It didn't do that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard it still had a good opening, but people were saying like, what is that really from though? Like, or would it have made more if that made more sense?
Oh yeah.
Because that movie had two directors.
Oh really? Oh, okay.
Zack Snyder was doing it, who did Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
And in halfway through Justice League, he left because his daughter committed suicide.
Oh really?
So he was, like broken. Obviously,
Yeah.
He was like, I can't do this right now. So he went off, and that Joss Whedon, who directed Avengers, came in, but he was supposed to start working on Batgirl, I think it is. He's working on a Batgirl movie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they were like, hey, you want to do this movie? And he was like, sure. And he just added all this weird stuff.
Oh, yeah. Like, so it doesn't really make sense. Like,
yeah, the movie's almost like, it's like painting a picture.
Yeah.
And you did the entire outside, and then right before you got to the middle, you couldn't finish it, and someone else did it.
Oh yeah.
So it's like someone doing this nice countryside, and in the center there's a city, and it makes no sense. Like it's like our space or something. Like it's a real weird portrait. It's like this makes no sense, but it worked out, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
as long as everybody makes money, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's what they want, right? They
yeah.
They just want to make sure these movies make money.
Yeah.
I mean, I just heard today, Disney is pretty close to buying Fox.
Oh really?
So they're gonna own Fox if they do that. Which is like X-Men and Fantastic Four. They'll get back.
Yeah.
And they can start adding that, and they'll own. Well, think of everything that's Fox, right? Anything that's 20th Century is Fox, like Simpsons, Family Guy. They'll own all that stuff, and that'll be part of the Disney catalog next.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of stuff crazy about that. I mean, there's down and bad. There's good and bad, I should say, to that happening because they're Disney's monopolizing the industry by just being one corporation, so they own everything.
Yeah.
There's no competition, I should say.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem. But I don't know, when you're what is it? Those superhero movies Marvel did?
Mm-hmm. Like those series? Those ones? Or
no, like the actual movies, just the movies.
Yeah.
In 10 years, it'll be next year. It's been 10 years, but close to 10 years, all those movies together made $12 billion.
Really?
Like
just those movies.
Never mind Star Wars. Never mind Netflix series. Nothing. Just that they made like $12 billion.
Holy shit! Eh?
So Disney's pretty much cleaning up right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff going on right now.
Yeah, and especially because they own like all those kids movies too, right? Like.
Oh yeah, like they have Pixar with them as well.
Yeah. Like that'll be crazy, but I mean, as long as they keep putting out good content, like I don't think it's kind of.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's like you can be mad about it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying other people can be mad about it, but there's nothing really you can do.
Yeah.
You just gotta roll with the punches, I guess.
Unless you're a trillionaire or something, you know what I mean?
And you're right too. Like as long as they keep putting out good stuff.
Yeah. Who cares, right?
Yeah, who really cares? Because it's not really our industry. I mean.
Yeah.
Unless Disney's like, we're buying all the tire places.
Yeah.
And they look at you and they're like, sorry.
Yeah, we're putting tire places on every reserve.
It's just like they just stare at you.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh crap.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So yeah, that's what I mean. But it's what, like I said.
Yeah.
Did you do you go to a lot of movies with a kid? Or is he kind of at that age yet?
Yeah. Yeah. He's just kind of like a crazy little monster right now. Like. He doesn't really like to sit still for too long. He likes to watch some movies, like new ones that he hasn't seen yet. Like he'll sit there and watch, right?
Okay.
Like we'll probably go watch that Coco movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was getting to. I was gonna ask if you actually seen it.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's pretty good. So we'll probably go watch that maybe this weekend.
Just to be warned, I heard some parents were mad because at the start of that movie, there is a 22-minute long Frozen Olaf's Adventure.
Oh, really?
And you know how sometimes the Disney movies have short films in front of them?
Yeah.
This one's in there, and there was parents who were actually, after 10 minutes, they ran to the box office and were like, are we in the right movie? Because there's like a Frozen thing playing, and they were like, no. no, you're in the right movie.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, that's so weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That was just strange. But I don't know. I didn't get it at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of strange. But I don't think there's any other kids movies that are out right now.
So, but do you usually go then, or do you just kind of wait till they come on?
Yeah. Yeah. You usually just wait till they come out. When he was smaller, like when he could just lay there.
Yeah.
And he didn't know how to crawl or walk, right? Like he was good. Just watching those movies like that.
Yeah.
But now that he can run around, he likes to be adventurous, right? So
okay. Yeah.
So and he has a lot of energy, so he likes to take off all the time. So
just kind of makes it easier.
Yeah.
I mean, it was easier when he was younger.
Yeah. And then, I think they took him to a couple movies. Like they have those stars and stroller nights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you take your babies, everybody takes their babies there, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I think they play it at like a lower volume for the kids.
Oh yeah, so it's not like.
Yeah, so it's not real crazy, right? So you're not deafening your children.
It sounds funny, but it's true.
Yeah.
Don't want to be sitting there and just.
Yeah, everything just blaring, right? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
And then they're just yelling at each other, Dad!
Yeah.
Like, what?
And then it's normal, right? But it's just crazy for them.
Well, that reminds me of that time I went to see Stone Temple Pilots in London.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the last time I was at a concert. So when I went there, I remember sitting down and listening and then played. And I was like, oh, this is fine. And, it was fun. It's fine, right? Because you're sitting there.
Yeah.
But when I left to go to the washroom, it's like I couldn't hear nothing.
Oh, yeah.
You get that, like that beep.
Oh,
and
yeah.
even if you're walking, you can kind of hear the band still.
Mm-hmm.
But like I remember seeing somebody talk to somebody else, like go up to him and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" or whatever, like that, security guards.
Yeah.
And it looked like I was deaf because they just looked like they were just like.
Oh really?
Like,
oh, okay.
I was just freaking out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm not deaf.
Yeah.
So then I could hear myself pee, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah." Oh, that's better.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
no, okay."
Me and my niece went to go watch Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
In Detroit there, and this guy he was right beside us kinda, and we were almost in front of this well they have like massive speakers, right? So,
okay, yeah.
But one was pointed directly at us, and here that's how it was. Like it was just so loud, right? I was like, holy shit! And then that guy, he must have been like hearing sensitive or something because he didn't like the whole concert. He was holding his ears, like it was just so too loud for him, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, like if you know that, like I think you should like come prepared with like some deadly earmuffs or something, because you still be able to hear it with earmuffs
for
or
sure.
you know what I mean?
Like you had like those ones that kind of pushed in a little
earplugs,
bit.
yeah,
you'd still hear it.
Yeah,
it would just
for
muffle it a little bit.
Yeah, so
a little more tolerable.
Yeah. But yeah, and then like I was like, because we have to come back through the border, right? And they're like, oh, do you have anything to declare or anything like that? I was like, sorry. I was like, you have to speak up. I was like, I'm a little deaf. I was like, we were just at the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert. He's, oh, okay, yeah. So then we finally got home. But yeah, that lasted like maybe like 2-3 days.
Like that deafening.
Yeah, just that weird, like, you know what I mean? That little buzz in your ear, yeah. And then you think like people go to concerts all the time. So they do that to the ears all the time, right? Like, man, like when you're like 60 or 50 or 60 years old, you probably won't have no hearing, you know what I mean?
That's what happened to the lead singer of AC/DC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was going deaf. And it was because of how loud it was.
Oh, okay.
And even the doctor said, he says, if you keep this up, you're going to go deaf probably in about next year.
Yeah.
So I remember he was like, okay, I'm retired. And everyone was like, oh man, what are we going to do? Like they were trying to think about what lead singer can they go on without him.
Yeah.
And then I think at some point he was just like, F it, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Because I was like, who could do that, right? Like imagine spending 20, 30 years just rocking out.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, you have to stop. Or you're going to go deaf. Or you're going to go blind. Or you're going to your heart's going to explode or something. And you're just like at home, probably just sitting there staring at TV. Like, you just get so used to a lifestyle that it's just like, I don't know if I want to do this. So I'll just go deaf on stage.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what I guess that's what he said. Because I remember he went back to do a concert anyways.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not sure if it was one last tour or just one last show, but I don't know.
Something like...
He should just do like Vegas or like Billy Joe in New York City.
Oh,
where,
okay.
Like, he plays one show a month in the Madison Square Garden, and that's it.
Oh, really?
And he plays once a month. And it's sold out for like the next 2 years, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he just sold it out completely.
Oh,
and he goes there, plays one show, and he's done.
Yeah.
And that's it. But like, the Vegas people, they have to do basically 6 or 8 shows a week. I think it's 6 shows. They got to do 6 shows a week.
That's crazy, eh?
Yeah.
So like every day except Sunday, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Or Monday or whatever.
Yeah, probably whatever day they want to pick.
Yeah.
Because when I was in Vegas, I remember my brother messaged me on Facebook, and he was like, "Hey, you should see if Britney Spears got your show up."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, why not? I don't give a crap. I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't want to see Britney Spears."
Yeah.
So I actually looked it up, and she was like, "No, I'm not going to be there till." I think it was literally next month or the month after I was gone. So I was like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So I didn't end up seeing her, but I would have.
Yeah.
Like just to say I did it.
Yeah.
Like, who cares? Like I think the last concert I was at, it was for my girlfriend. I took her to her birthday. She likes this artist named Amanda Palmer. Mm-hmm. She's a pretty cool artist. She's independent. Like everything she does, it releases all her own stuff independent because no music studio will actually hire her.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because there's a controversy too. I can't remember the whole story, but people should look it up if they want to look into it. But that was a pretty cool concert. It was it was unplugged.
Oh,
just
okay.
her and a piano, and that's it. She didn't have her band.
Oh, really?
And she only had one stop in Canada, and that was it. It was in Toronto.
Oh, yeah.
And I happened to get tickets in the summer for November, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh, it's actually pretty lucky.
Yeah. Everything just came together. Right?
Yeah, because I remember she told me that once, and I was like, what am I going to get for her birthday? I think I was thinking about this in early August, and I was like, oh, that's what I'll do. I'll just get her tickets. And I looked it up, and it just so happened, right when I looked up, I was like, oh, she's going to be in Toronto in November. I was like, wow, that's convenient. I bought tickets, and that was it. And I was like, okay, so.
Oh, yeah.
But before that, I saw Elton John.
Oh, yeah. How was that then? Was that a pretty good concert?
Yeah, it was. It's just, I tell people there's a couple times he kind of muffles.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, when he's like, I'm a rocket man. Oh, yeah. He's just like, oh, come on. Like,
yeah.
Too many songs, just forgets the words.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of goes real close to the mic just to kind of get away from it. But I was like,
Probably too old, too, right? Like, he's getting up there.
Oh, yeah. He's like almost 70 now, I think. I swear he's got to be like in his late 60s.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I mean, he looks anyway.
Yeah. Did he sing Blue Jean Baby?
No. He had a pretty good list, but obviously your song was on there for the fans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he did like 2 songs from his newest album at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And not as great as his old stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But he went through a lot of his old stuff, stuff nobody really knew. Then he went into his newest stuff, and then it's like he went in reverse, and he started going back down from like the 90s to the 80s and the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
But he ended it like he left, and of course everyone knows he's going to come back for an encore, and he came back and did Crocodile Rock.
Oh, yeah.
That was a pretty good way to end it.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. It was Tiny Dancer, that song.
Oh, yeah. He did Tiny Dancer, yeah.
It's just so iconic that you always sing those one couple lyrics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always reminds you of Almost Famous.
Yeah.
They're
all in the van.
They're on the van singing the song. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. Do you have satellite?
Yeah.
Like, do you still watch TV?
Yeah. Like just like we watch a lot of kids shows too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sure. A lot of kids shows, and then The Walking Dead. Usually watch that. Have you been watching that?
No, I'm waiting for it to end. Then I watch it. That's why I did the Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay. And then just binge it?
Yeah, just binge it. Because I was like, if it's as good as it is, then I don't have to like wait like some people.
Yeah.
Or go for that. So I waited, and I watched like the first 3 episodes, and that was it. And I was just like watching the rest. I just binged it the whole way. And yeah, it really is one of the best TV shows ever. But that, Walking Dead, Sons of Anarchy. Well, I guess I can do Sons of Anarchy now because it's over.
Yeah.
But Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, I won't watch until they're over. Like, it's done. Because I don't want to have that whole... Especially Game of Thrones. It has that whole
like leave you in suspense.
Here's 4 episodes. No, wait 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Here's the next 3 episodes. Now you gotta wait 4 more years. Yeah. I'm like, why did they do that? Like,
yeah.
It gets me so mad. So I'm like, I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah, so until the actual like everything's over.
Yeah, until like it's completely done. I can get a box set or it's on Netflix or whatever. Then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna watch this now. Then I'll binge it. But yeah, I just don't want it because I know. I don't know. Do you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So like, still, I think I've only ever met one other person that hasn't watched it.
That hasn't watched it yet. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't remember who that was. Somebody I used to work with. They said that too. They're like, oh, I don't watch Game of Thrones, and I just told my plan. It's like I'm just waiting for it to be over, because I like I've heard spoilers, but I don't keep track of anything.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm gonna be like that dragon bites that one guy.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be watching like, oh, that's cool. But another show I got into was American Horror Story.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've wanted to watch it, but my girlfriend has the first season, and we ended up watching it. Not all of it, but most of it, and I like it. Like I thought it was pretty cool, and I like it better because every season's new. Like it's the same actors, but they're all playing different characters.
Oh,
so it's never following a continuous timeline.
Yeah.
You can jump to any season and watch it, and never have to worry about, should I watch the last one or the next one? Like it's its own thing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So then I thought that was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah. Yeah, I like The Walking Dead, except for like when you know stuff about the like. Well, my only thing is like when they have their guns in there, like it seems like every gun's it's all like CGI, right? But it seems like they're bolt action and they're semi-automatics or fully automatics. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, what the hell is like that? It shouldn't even be shooting like that, but. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do for TV, though. I guess.
Yeah, because like I bet you anything, most people watch TV, they won't know.
Yeah, they won't know, right?
Like, there probably is, but there's a majority that isn't going to be like, I guess like nerding out about the guns.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be like that. It's like when somebody has like a double barrel shotgun, they load up twice, but they shoot 8 times.
Yeah, for sure.
You're just like, okay.
Or when what the hell is it? Oh, when Terminator 2, when he's on his motorcycle and he has that lever action shotgun.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think that's possible. Like I was reading something on that, like a lever action shotgun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because isn't he like firing and spinning it?
And and spinning it and reloading. And
the whole idea is to load it where it would fly back, and then as you pull forward, it's supposed to like.
Yeah.
I wonder if they should have Mythbustered that.
Yeah.
Those guys are still doing stuff.
Yeah, they have a new show now. It's I'm not sure if it's still called Mythbusters, but it's like younger people doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think they still have like the, you know how they had the older 2 guys and then they had those younger guys.
Yeah.
I think it's those guys now who are the older guys and then they have younger guys underneath them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was just watching something on it.
That was always one of those shows where like it grabs you.
Yeah, because it's always something new, right?
And it's something maybe you saw, but you didn't really care about it. But when they're like, "Oh, we're gonna see if this will do this and this," and you're like, "Okay," and you sit down. And wait for it.
Like Wanted. Did you see that?
They're trying to curve bullets.
Trying to curve bullets. Yeah.
Was that in the same episode? They're trying to shoot the floor to see if it would break.
I'm not sure.
I remember seeing the episode. I think it was with movies.
Oh yeah.
And I remember seeing that where they thought, is it possible to just shoot the floor under you and fall?
And fall through?
And it wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember them doing it, they did it, and they all had to start like stomping the ground. It finally broke through, and they're like, okay, so you had to stomp after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a lot of good episodes. I remember they did a superhero one too, like specifically Batman. They wanted to see if all his gears would work.
Oh, okay.
So I remember they tried that. And I think they were just aiming off of the old movies because they had like that, where like they had a car and it shot a hook.
And they turned it on like sharp angle or whatever. Yeah.
And I don't think they ever got it. I think that never worked. I don't think so.
And they blow a lot of stuff up. Like they blew that concrete truck up.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty crazy.
I like it too because they use those slow cams.
Oh,
where like everything just like slows down so you can see every little like piece is like.
Yeah.
You get to see every little piece of it, and I'm like, that looks freaking awesome.
What is it, like those ghost cameras or whatever they're called? Those it's like 1 million frames per second or something.
Yeah, it's like just like taking all the shots real quick. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that was a good show too.
Yeah.
Right. Man.
Are you ready for the snow?
No, I never even got my winter tires.
Oh, no?
No, I was thinking about trading my car in to get a newer, not a newer one, but just trade it in.
Yeah.
Just go back to Ford.
Oh, yeah.
I know everyone hates Ford, but I'm like, I don't know. They haven't failed me yet.
Yeah. Because what do you have right now?
Yeah, I have Ford.
Oh, yeah. Is that your white car out there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Fusion.
Oh, yeah.
And I had a 2013 Fusion. Then I got a 2016 Fusion. Yeah, it is 16, okay. Because I'm thinking, what are we in? But it's like, it was 18.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so it's about a year and a half I had that one.
Oh, okay,
so
nice.
I was like, I'm just going to probably trade it in. Just get something else. I'll probably even go down a couple of years if I can get an SUV for like a cheaper price.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I don't mind cars, but I wouldn't mind getting an SUV.
Yeah.
But then also, too, I was worried about gas.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh. Like this Fusion, I got to Toronto once on a quarter tank of gas.
Oh, really?
Like, it only took me a quarter tank of gas to get to Toronto. And I was like, well, that's pretty good on gas.
Yeah.
And I remember even when I went to Quebec once, took me about, I'd say about half a tank, a little more than half a tank.
Yeah.
To get to Montreal or Quebec.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so that 6-hour drive. So I was like, that's pretty good. Like,
that's pretty decent. Yeah.
Like on highways anyways. Like out on the road, it's like anything else. But like on a highway, if you're going far distance, it's pretty good on gas.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, yeah, so I don't know. Try something else anyways. As long as the gas is good, I guess.
Oh, yeah. And they have those hybrids now too, right?
Yeah, I heard about those. I mean, that'd be pretty interesting to try, but I think I went over that. One of the guys there not talked me into it, but just talked to me about how it works.
Yeah.
You know, like how the car is going to work in a hybrid and stuff. I was like, yeah, it seems pretty interesting. So, but I don't know.
Yeah, you should buy a Tesla. Did you see those ones?
I would get one of those if I could afford it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's Teslas now too that have the ability to drive
themselves.
Yeah. This I heard on the internet. If you look on the internet, there's a picture of a guy sleeping on a highway, but it's Tesla's just driving to work.
Yeah.
So give me to work, and it starts moving. Just like go back to sleep.
Yeah.
The second thing was that if you wake up,
Yeah.
hopefully it doesn't malfunction. It's the only freaky thing about those cars. Especially too, because we don't live in an era that's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Like the idea of it's cool, but like I mean, in Dubai they have helicopter Ubers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
oh,
so
really?
You can actually get an Uber and it'll fly down, and you can jump in it, and they'll just take you wherever.
Oh,
but
really?
it's not driven by anybody.
I
think it's remote. Some guy is somewhere else in a camera, and he can see you and see where he's landing. So he's driving, but there's no one in there. It's just you.
Oh, yeah.
So it makes it easier over there.
Yeah.
Well, that's Dubai. They have like friggin'. They have Ferraris as much as we have friggin'. Like it's common to see Ferraris there as it is common to see res bombs around here.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like the Ferrari's nothing to them.
Yeah,
like, the money is so insane. So I don't know. I seen someone in a Ferrari last night when I left the gym, and I don't know why there was a Ferrari around London. Like, why did you buy a Ferrari in London, Ontario?
Yeah. Well, it's crazy too because I can't remember if it was London or we have like the most millionaires per capita.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there's like a lot of people with a lot of cash in London.
I guess that makes sense. That's why there's like, because there's there's that one district. Where the fuck? I can't remember the name of the road now. It's on Colonel Talbot, anyways. It's kind of like north of London, I guess.
Yeah.
No, south, I guess, going out that way. There's this one area where there's like estates, and they all live super close, but they're all like, you can tell the houses have got to be like 7-8 bedrooms. Because you can't really see them either because it's a gated area. But but at certain angles when you're driving, you can see these massive houses.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I just thought, oh, yeah, everybody's got a rich district, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
But now that you say that makes more sense. I don't think about all the friggin' fancy cars.
The fancy cars and big houses, right? Yeah.
It's crazy, though. Like, why London, Ontario?
Yeah.
I mean, even if I won the lottery, I wouldn't permanently move to Toronto. But I probably would do it just for fun for a year. Rent a place out and then just kind of chill out. But I don't really want to live like that big of a city.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You never know.
I don't think I wouldn't move to a city, but I wouldn't move to stay around here. just because we got the dump, right? Like, by my house, man, it's, like, deadly. Like, in the morning time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, oh, holy fuck.
I know that, what is it? In the morning, I know there's probably, well, not even in the morning, but when I used to live on the res, because you know where I live, it's like Elijah Road. It's it's so close. In the summer times, I remember opening a window, and if the wind blows, like, not even just the right way, but just like in a certain from a certain side. Yeah. That's all you can get is just that dump. And it's not even like it smells like garbage. It just smells like like body.
Yeah. Rotten ass.
Yeah, rotten everything. Yeah. It's just like or it's like those rotten body parts threw up on even more rotting body parts. Yeah. It's awful. I'm like, how the heck does it get that bad?
Oh, I know for sure, man.
But, you know, there's Toronto garbage going in there, too.
Oh, yeah. And that's where all the rats come from, too, right? It's just crazy.
Did you ever get one?
Yeah.
Not get one, but, like at least, like, run one over? Or
yeah. Like, my little Jack Russell caught a couple. Yeah.
Are they big, then?
Yeah. They're, like, that big.
Holy heck.
With probably a tail like that.
Ugly little thing.
Yeah. And they come all different sizes and colors, right?
Yeah.
Brown, black, and white. Oof. White rats. I was like, we caught one just outside. We had big, huge rat traps, right? Yeah. Caught him, and then we go outside and here. I almost stepped on the goddamn thing because it was kind of snowy out, right? Yeah. And here we just cleaned the porch off. Yeah. And here I just went to go step. And I was like, holy shit! There's a goddamn rat out here. Big beady red eyes and everything. It's crazy.
I know. I can't imagine certain places like. Especially places around here that serve food.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when you got rats around, you really have to clean that place up. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, they will find a way in. Yeah, it's not even like, it's rat proof. It's like, not really. Those suckers will find a way in.
Yeah, and it's like it's like a quarter size or something. They can, something crazy they can stick their body through, right? Like.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? It's weird because I hear rats don't have a gag reflex.
Oh, really?
That's why they can eat, like, poop and vomit. They can eat whatever. They don't have a gag reflex, and that's what helps them. But I also heard too, they also don't have an ability to burp. So if you put down like a lot of soda, they'll drink it and then their insides will just blow up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they die because there's no way they can burp.
Oh, yeah.
So it's almost like they're just like, I don't know what to do, and just it reverses and it just
yeah.
So I mean, I've never tried it. I know I've seen it, but I've heard people tell me about it, like people who go after animals. That's capture and stuff. So that's what they said. That's what they do. So like, oh well, makes it easier than like laying a bunch of rat poison. And somebody's poor cat or dog goes, hey, what's this? And then, and they're out of it, and you're like, oh.
Yeah. That'd be crazy though. Like just hear them crawling in the wall and just like hear a little explosion. Like, oh yeah, that was a rat.
Just gotta get rid of them after. Mm-hmm. Ooh. I remember when I used to live down here. I used to help my mom set up, like take all her stuff out, her ceramics and stuff, her powwows and stuff.
Oh, okay,
in the basement. And there was a time a chipmunk somehow got in the basement because we leave the door open and we're going in and out. And I guess it just ran in, and we couldn't get it. Like we were trying to get it out. We left the door back open. We kept trying to get it, and like scare it to go back the other way, and it would like run towards the door for some reason, cut and go into like a crack or something like that.
Yeah.
And we were just like, I don't know what to do, so we just stopped because we couldn't find him after a while. We're like, whatever. So we just left. And I was gonna try in the morning, but then I don't know, I had school or something. And then so anyways, I remember maybe about a month later, we started smelling something.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when we like moved like a couple boxes and stuff, and then we found him, and he was like just decomposed.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he just couldn't get out, so
he got stuck probably or something, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, he wouldn't come upstairs either because our cat and his scent. Okay. So like, I guess he was like too like, oh, I'm not going up there. So it's like, there's nothing to eat, so he just passed out.
Oh man, that'd be cheesy.
Just like nothing but freaking dead chipmunks.
Yeah.
Just Alvin and the chipmunks out in the basement.
Yeah. My buddy had a raccoon in his basement one time, and here he was telling me this story. And here he's like, so because they left the basement window open.
Yeah.
So he must have smelled like some food or whatever they had down there, and just fell in. Boom. And then he's like, holy shit, there's a raccoon down here. So they called the cops, right? And here, so the cops come, and then he ends up getting him upstairs, or I can't remember if he got him up, the raccoon upstairs, or threw it back out the window.
Yeah.
And here the cop was trying to shoot it, and he wasted like 5 or 6 bullets trying to shoot it, and he couldn't even, man. Like, I don't know if he was fresh out the academy or what, but like, it's just kind of just horrible when you know a cop can't shoot a goddamn raccoon. Right?
It's like that's the one guy you gotta remember that if you're in a hostage situation, you're being held.
Yeah.
You're like, no. Go away, I don't need
somebody else.
He's like, I got this. And he shoots you 4 times.
Yeah.
Guy holding, he's like, I don't need to do anything.
Yeah. All right, man. All right.
Quit shooting the hostage.
Yeah. I seen what you did to him, man. I don't want that.
It's so weird though. Like you're letting him out, so I wonder why he was trying to blast the raccoon.
Yeah. And he probably doesn't have like, cause I think it was at nighttime, so like he wouldn't have like rabies or anything, right?
Oh yeah.
So he was probably just foraging for food. So
he's like, I need something to eat.
Yeah.
It smells good up in here.
Yeah, it smells
Crawl
good. Yeah. And then I think he has a big of a kind of a drop too, like probably the top of those doors, right?
Yeah.
So,
also, he just like
like when he jumped, like probably smelled something and boom, and then tried to climb back out and he couldn't reach the window. So I was like, oh man, that's pretty crazy.
Hey, I wonder if they just panic.
Probably.
Like, you know, like when some people go someplace, like, you know, when you're not supposed to be somewhere you're not supposed to, and then like when you get in there, your heart just starts beating.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't want to get caught. So I wonder if like an animal feels the same way. They like that, boom, drops me, or he'd stop right away.
Yeah.
I don't want to get caught because he couldn't get back out. So he's like, oh, screw
this. Yeah. Probably, yeah, I imagine so.
Just right away.
Feel all that adrenaline.
It's like, hey, I got him out. Good. Just waste 5 bullets. Like, well, you didn't shoot him, so I'll use the rest of your clip on it.
Yeah. It's like, here, you may as well just give me that. I'll show you how to shoot him.
Maybe he's treating him like a burglar.
Yeah. Stop! I said stop! He's resisting.
He's trying to run away. He's resisting.
Yeah.
Jeez, though. Oh.
Have you been doing a lot of bodybuilding?
Yeah, I still stay with it.
Yeah.
I'm actually on a 12-week program right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like cutting, hardcore cutting, because I think when I did my first 12, 2015, I was down to like 220.
Oh yeah.
Because I was at 260, so yeah, about 49, 50 pounds, something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then this time, after that, I was like, I try to maintain. And then I got up to about 272.
Yeah.
So I was like, ugh, I'm just going to cut.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing now, is I've just been cutting, like doing a hard cut. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and usually I know that I like doing like kettlebells and like complex or circuits and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I'm like, I'm just going to go to bodybuilding. So that's what I've been doing now. Just.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What is it? Chest, legs, back, shoulder, arms. And then the 6 days, usually I just do strength training, like it's like real
like core training or whatever.
Yeah, like just like real, or even like just real harsh, hard Olympic lifting.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'll just like do a bunch of Olympic lifting, and that's about it. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then my diet's just pretty strict. So.
What do you eat then?
Right now I did a lot of ground turkey.
Yeah.
Just because I was doing fish, chicken, and ground turkey, but then I was like, I'm gonna switch it up. So I made a bunch of spicy turkey meatballs.
Oh, okay.
So I did. It's just like a bunch of like, it's like cumin, chili, pepper, but I actually put in real jalapenos. I cut them up and threw them right in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I just like baked them all off. So I was doing pretty good. And then I got sweet potatoes and asparagus or broccoli.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
But that's just the majority. And I found I had the revolution, not me, but like I found the idea off somebody else with the overnight oats.
Oh, okay.
So instead of doing hot oatmeal, which I honestly can't eat anymore because I like overnight oats too much, where I take a mason jar and I put a couple scoops of oatmeal, however much I need for the calories and carbs that go in there. Then I put a little bit of cinnamon, I put a scoop of protein powder, and then I put almond milk in there and I just shake it up and that's it. Put it in the fridge, and in the morning it absorbed all of it, so like it's good to eat.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, so that's what I do for the morning. That way I get my carbs, I get my protein.
Yeah. I
get everything real quick. Actually, I was going to start putting in coconut oil for fats.
Yeah.
Because fats is like the biggest contributor to helping you gain strength. So I was like, okay, well, I'll do that, but I just been doing the other way. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like, Yeah, I think before I was doing a lot of fish. There's a time that's all I ate.
Oh, really?
Every day. It's just fish. Tilapia. I swear I was eating like a pound or two a day.
Oh, yeah?
Just tilapia. And I got so numb to it where like I'd eat it and I just wouldn't even taste it anymore. I'd just be like, oh yeah, whatever, talk to people. And just be like eating. And I don't heat anything back up. Everything's eaten cold.
Oh, okay.
And I just got used to that. Like I know some people will cook fresh and then do it like the morning of for the rest of the day. But I just make for weeks, freeze it all, and when I need it, because it's already portioned out to about 5-6 ounces of meat, I just put it in a bowl, have sweet potatoes cooked up for a couple of days, and boom, put it all in there, asparagus, everything. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the meal plans are pretty. I just keep it simple when I'm like especially doing a hardcore cut.
Yeah.
So, but like when I'm off of cutting in a maintained phase, so I'm not trying to lose or gain, I just do more extravagant dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I won't eat as much either. Like right now, I'm eating about 4 or 5 meals a day.
Oh, okay.
Because I also have egg white cupcakes.
Yeah.
Egg white muffins, I guess. But I do a strip of turkey bacon. Then I'll put spinach, egg whites, and then like salt and pepper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then that's it. And I bake them.
Oh, okay.
But I bought a muffin pan specifically for egg whites. Because every time you take a pan and you cook in there, if you just do eggs, it'll be an egg pan where the elements don't get ruined and they'll completely always be fixed to a point where if you cook eggs in there, that's it. The pan won't get crappy. The pan won't have to worry about nothing. So I use this one muffin pan for just that.
Oh, okay.
And they always pop out real easy.
Yeah.
So like when I see people use a pan for eggs, bacon, hash browns, then later they use it for like spaghetti on stovetop when you want to reheat it, or grilled cheese.
Yeah.
That the elements get ruined, and I always tell people have one pan just for eggs. That way the eggs will never stick, and it'll always be super easy to cook them in there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like even now when I'm with my brother, when I hang out with my brothers and they're gonna cook eggs, I'm like, just use this pan.
Yeah.
Don't put anything else in there because then it's gonna be the permanent egg pan. It's fine.
Yeah.
So, but then like I said, I see like that's the thing too when like chefs breakfast cooks work at a restaurant. Mm-hmm. They joke that they take their pans home because they don't want the evening guys to ruin it.
Oh, okay.
By putting steak in there and salt and pepper, a bunch of oil, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's always better just to have like one dedicated pan.
Yeah.
Even if it's a small one.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I've been doing that with the muffin pans because I go to Winners.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which I know you go to Winners.
Yeah,
but for the longest time, I thought Winners was just closed.
Oh yeah, and they got tons of different stuff in there. Right?
Yeah, like when I went there the first time with Suggo like years ago. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Hey, let's go to Winners," and I was like, "Yeah, sure." We went in there, and I was looking at the clothes, and that's it. Yeah. Even though I saw home, seasonal, shoes, jewelry, and I was just like, maybe just putting stuff up for fun.
Oh yeah.
I got some shirts and stuff. And it wasn't until I started dating Ashley that I actually was like, we went in there once, and she was looking at stuff and whatever. I was like, I'm going to wander around. So I started wandering around, and I don't know where it just hit the kitchen area. And I was like, what the F? Like, they sell this stuff? And it's really great stuff. Like, it's top quality stuff for like $15-20 a pan. As opposed to going to Walmart or Canadian Tire and paying like $60-80 for a pan.
Yeah.
This is like the exact same quality. So I was like, wow, this is awesome. So I actually bought like a couple things.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah. And you always find daily deals there too, just like you said, right? So.
And yeah, like it's random too. They'll have clearances, and the clearance can have anything on it.
Yeah.
So I remember buying, I think I bought Snackster once, like these dark chocolate peanut butter cups. Mm-hmm. Those are badass.
Oh yeah.
Just because I'm like, oh, peanut butter and dark chocolate.
So. Yeah. And then they say that dark chocolate's the better chocolate for you, right? So.
Yeah, because it's also works like a natural laxative as well.
Oh, okay.
Like if you eat enough. And you can pair it with things too. And another thing about chocolate in general, but mainly dark chocolate, is if you're studying anything and you eat chocolate during it, it helps you maintain that memory better.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you also can pair it with a blue pen, because if you write with a blue pen, it actually helps you remember anything you write down more too as well.
Oh, really?
So blue pens and chocolate just everywhere.
Yeah. And you're not even studying. You're just
I'm just drawing pictures.
Yeah. I need to remember this.
I need to remember this one.
Yeah.
So when I'm like somewhere important, I'm just thinking about this sun I drew one day, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that, eating chocolate in it. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just a triggered memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, though, like I don't know. Like when I was at school, I actually was using blue pens a lot.
Yeah.
And it's one of those, it shouldn't be amazing, but I amazed myself when I would like study for a test, like for culinary and stuff. Like I remember we had this Canadian pop culture class, and she'd give us the notes only if you attended class. So the only times you were going to get these notes is if you showed up for the class, and whatever's on the notes is what's on the test. And I would just write everything.
Oh, yeah.
And when she would mention something twice, I highlighted it. And then throughout the entire class, I always would just go over the notes, reread everything that's highlighted, whatever. And I think I got it. Yeah, I got an A.
Oh, yeah.
Out of that entire course, like for the 4 full months I was there.
Yeah.
I got an A at the end of it. And I was like, oh, okay, guys are studying pace.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is something I didn't even do when we went to GetRready Podcast.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, I know we didn't do a lot of tests there and stuff, but I was still never like, oh man, I need to do this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, whatever. But in college, I felt kind of obligated because Secretariat was paying for it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So because they were paying for it, I felt obligated that I don't want to waste their money. And I thought they get mad, like, why'd you waste our money? You're just a waste of time.
Yeah,
so I was like, I can't fail school.
Yeah.
But like nobody ever did that. That was just me worrying about myself. So I was worrying about that. So I was like, just like fly through it.
Yeah.
But, ooh.
Had to make sure you were giving it your all, eh?
Yeah, like I just felt like I didn't want to waste their money.
Yeah, for sure.
Because too, I just felt like, what if I need them again? Then I don't want them to be like, failed this last time.
Yeah, failed this last time. Your track record's not looking so good right now.
Yeah, they pull up my name and they're like, why don't you get the F out of here?
Like, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I asked.
Or they just call, if you call and you're like, who's this again? It's like, oh, it's Degani Anton. Click. And I'm like, oh, okay. They just cut you off right away.
Yeah.
Nah, you sucked.
Yeah. You sucked.
Oh. When did you stop going to Jingo the Hoda? Because I think you were still there when I left. I think I was 14 or 15.
Yeah, probably like the year after probably you left, yeah.
Did you just go to like Saunders or Beale?
Yeah, I went to Saunders for like barely, not like I think one whole year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a few credits and then I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I was like, I don't think high school is for me, right? Like, and then so I was just like, I was just thinking of what to do, right? And then my mom was like, well, you either gotta go to school or find a job. So I was like, well, I'll see if I can find a job. And then I found a job working in St. Thomas at Mr. Transmission.
Okay.
Yeah, so then I did that for like 2 years. Yeah, and then that was all right. And then kind of just went from job to job. I worked at UPS for a while too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, man. Like seeing the inner workings of UPS. You know what I mean? Don't ever buy anything online.
Yeah, man. I always wonder how some of those jobs work.
Yeah. It's pretty neat actually. Like the stuff they have to remember, man. Like I mean, you get used to it after a while, right? But
it just seems daunting at first.
Yeah. Like, right away, like my first day there, I had to. This guy was away on vacation, so I was helping the manager do this guy's job, but he wasn't like he would just kind of tell me once, right? So I was just like, all right, like I had to try to remember that. So then I would see these packages and they're all coming down this assembly line like on each side, right? And they're just like tons of packages, just kind of, and they're not moving. They're only moving like maybe that fast, right? But trying to read the address and the postal code on there, right? Like, holy man, I don't know how many times I got dizzy. I was like, and I was like, oh, holy! And then like when they go for break or if the belt stops, right? Like you feel like the belt keeps moving, so you're just kind of like
following it.
Yeah, following it. Almost fall over. I'm like, oh, holy man! Like, and then so my manager asked me, she's like, oh, how was your first day? I was like, oh yeah, pretty good. I was like, she's like, did you handle it? I was like, yeah, it was pretty good. I just got dizzy a few times, right? Like, and then we unload those. But what I was hired for was to unload the tractor trailers that come there.
Okay.
Yeah, but they had somebody for that covering my position while I was doing that for the first couple of days. But we unload they're only like they're not an actual like 53-foot trailer.
Yeah.
They're 2 tandems, about 3/4 of the size, maybe a little less. But we'd empty all the contents out probably within like 45 minutes. It'd take us to do a trailer, right?
Yeah.
And it was heavy too. Like some of that stuff was over just about 200 pounds.
Jeez.
Some of that stuff, right? So I'm like, holy hell, like, and you do that for like 7 straight hours.
Ugh.
Yeah, like just wore me right out, man. And we had crazy hours too. Like, we'd start work at sometime in the summer. We start work at 5.
Yeah.
And then end at like 9:30, right? So we only work for like 4 hours, right? But in the winter months, we'd start work at like 12 or 1 and work till about the same time, right?
Jeez.
So you're probably putting in like 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
And then anything over 5 hours is overtime. So yeah, so it was pretty deadly. And then after 4 years of being there, you get like $26 an hour plus full benefits. So I was like, but it was just the staying away from my boy for so long, because like I'd come home and I would just be drained, right? So I'd fall asleep and then I'd wake up and then I could like be social for a little while, and then he'd go to sleep right before me.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to go to sleep to get ready for work. So I wasn't really like,
I feel like you weren't always there for
him. So I wasn't like actually in his life, right? Like I was, but I wasn't, you know what I mean?
You wanted more time.
Yeah. So I was just like, I don't think this is gonna work out. My schedule is just not like, it's just not like, probably if I was like, like single guy or whatever, right? Like that's how my buddy is. He's just a single guy, and he's been doing that for like 8 or 9 years now. So I'm like, holy shit, man.
Well, money's good, right?
Yeah, money's good, right? And if it works with your schedule, then why not, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was glad to try it out anyways.
Yeah, it's true, right? Like trying out jobs or anything like different.
Yeah.
So you went to Mr. Transition, and then you went over to UPS?
Yeah, like, well, I was in between, right?
Yeah.
But,
was that kind of the last major job then, was UPS?
Yeah, just like last year. So, it was pretty good. It was an alright experience. All those guys are real hilarious in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, it gets cold in there, like when they have the door, because they have all the doors open, right, for all the trucks, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like as soon as wind blows in there, any cold wind, like, gotta bundle up, layers. Because as soon as you start sweating, right, you want to start taking off all your jackets or whatever too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but the wind cuts in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I never did well with that. Like the whole sweating and then cold.
Oh yeah.
It felt like, I don't know. Felt like my body would freeze up or something. Yeah. It was real weird, so I was always like, ooh.
Yeah. There was one time this guy, he was he would, like how the parking lot was set up, it was kind of like the buildings here.
Yeah.
And then there's parking lot here. And then right here is where they would load the trucks in. Okay. And then there was like a light post right here, so they just drive around like this and then back in. Yeah. And here they had like a tandem part here that connects to the trailers. And here this guy was driving around and boom, he hit that goddamn thing. And here he didn't hit it on the with the truck, the actual truck. It was the trailer. Boom, and it almost tipped over, right? Whoa. And like I was like, holy man, I was like, get out! I was like, get out here! I was like, you better look at this. What the hell's going on? And it was real crazy too, because when the sun was coming up, it was right in their mirrors. Yeah. So they couldn't see nothing, right? So I was like, oh man, that's gotta be shitty. Yeah.
I always remember that I wanted that to be a job when I was younger, as a truck driver.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And there was nothing particular about it besides the fact that you're a truck driver. Yeah. I guess it was just title when I thought about it. When I think about it now, I'm like, when I was younger, I was like, oh, I could do that. And like, that's what I mean. And I think, well, I'm just like, there was nothing that drove me to it. I was just like, I could be a truck driver. Yeah. That's what I thought about it. And I'm just like,
found it fascinating, right?
Yeah, like it was just something fascinating. I remember
I can remember the very first job, if you want to call it a job ever, but I remember the earliest thing I've ever wanted to do with my life, I remember this, is when I was probably about 6 years old, I think. I remember we used to go skating and Mount Bridges.
Yeah.
We used to go skating there all the time. And I was like the one guy that never played hockey.
Oh, yeah.
Like I was always on the other side. I remember at that time, that was the one time I remember I thought about it and I was like, I could probably do this for the rest of my life. Okay. And I didn't think about what it really was until later. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's like I was Stoico. I could have just been like skating around all day.
Yeah.
And then come to figure out it would be figure skating. So I was like, I thought when I was younger, that's what I thought I was going to do or I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But I was just like, that would have been interesting to try.
Yeah.
That was a fun episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was
Obviously
just great listening to. Once again, just hearing it all over again. I can imagine. I really want to hang out. Love to hang out with the guy again. It was great.
But a figure, you gotta be a figure.
What he was doing.
Yeah, you gotta be a
all right, so if anybody wants to be on the podcast, all you have to do
I was
is
like, that would have been fun, but then
to your email me at
I don't know why, but the dumb thing I remember too is I remember one time Sim was
get ready with
like,
two
hey,
R's at
play hockey with
gmail.com.
us.
And just let me know when you if
and I
you
remember
want to do a
playing with you guys
podcast, you have any questions, whatever.
I remember going
available
hard
all the
on
time.
paint.
Just let me know.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
So everyone
going
had a
real
good time,
hard
and
and doing
I'll see you
everything. And
next
after it
time
was
on
done,
this.
I wanted to puke.
And last
friggin'
thing,
hard.
don't forget
and
to
like on the whole bus ride home
rate
and
and
everything,
write
I
a
was like, I just
review
want to puke.
on the
And I couldn't.
podcast.
And I was like,
more
is that what
people
hockey's like
helps
every
more
time
people
I want to do that?
Just to word out more, and then we can have more
Just like
episodes
real
and
cheap
more
about it. I
people
was
listen
like,
to. All right, thanks everybody.
freaking
I'll
out
see you
real
next
hard.
time.
It just drained you, eh?
Yeah. Because I remember just going hard on the paint. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I wasn't thinking about it hard. I wasn't thinking about it too much anyway. I just thought, I'll just play hard, and that was it. But, yeah. I don't mind hockey, but like I just never could get into it.
Yeah. I don't play it or watch it too much. Just baseball and volleyball right now for me. Yeah, so I play.
Is that like something in the winter and something in the springtime?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm playing volleyball right now. I play in 2 different leagues. I play one in co-ed in Strathroy.
Yeah.
And then a men's league in London. Yeah, so it's all right.
Is that the one that Joel's part of?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, so you play with Joel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Some of those guys, man, like, they have crazy verticals, man, that can jump above the net, like, crazy. Yeah. Like, holy, man. We have a couple guys that are a little bit slower, right?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, I was like, get ready, man, get ready. And then sure enough, like, some of them just hit those balls so hard, like, it's crazy. And then he almost got a volleyball right in the face. And then he's like, holy man, like I didn't even have time to react. I'm like, yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah.
You can't imagine if there'd be like a couple second delay if you get hit.
Oh,
boom,
yeah.
Like, oh
my god. That's happened to Braden a couple times. Like, well, he doesn't. He hit someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we were playing at Nameron, and he jumped, and Braden can jump pretty high, right? So he just jumped and just crushed that ball. Mom. Hit this girl in the face, and when it hit her face, man, like it like wrapped right around her face, and then it just like got sent right into the ceiling. I was like, holy shit! And she was wearing glasses too. Like I was like, oh man. I was like, Braden, how do you manage to hurt everyone every time you go somewhere?
He's not breaking faces; he's breaking hearts.
Yeah. Yeah, either or, one of the two.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember playing volleyball once, or maybe a couple times in community center.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what it was for. But I remember playing it once with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I remember there was another time I was working at the concession booth, and I was a concession booth manager.
Oh, yeah.
I remember playing once there, too, because, like, what were they, the workers? People watching the kids.
Oh, like
the summer camp people?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were playing, so I just played with them. I remember that once because there was nothing to do.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I remember there's times, me and Blaine Riley.
Oh, yeah.
He was my coworker. And the only thing about Blaine I always thought was like, man, he does not talk.
Oh, yeah.
I could remember one time I was like, what'd you do on the weekend? And he was just like, went to the movies. And I was like, cool, what'd you see? And he was like, it was a Tom Cruise movie. What the heck was it?
Like Mission Impossible or something?
Something like that, yeah. Because
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, how was that? And I was like expecting to get a review. And he was just like, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
They just kind of turned his head. And I was like, Nice. What's the best thing about it? He's just like a lot of explosion stuff.
Yeah,
it's almost like he was just like, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then like after that, I was like, cool. And then like the whole time we'd just be sitting there real quiet.
Yeah. Never talked again.
Yeah, it was real weird, but I just found a Harry Potter book.
Oh yeah.
The youth center. I went in there once and I just borrowed one of their books, and I took a Goblet of Fire.
Oh yeah.
And I read the entire thing.
Oh really?
It took me a month to read the entire book.
Holy.
Because there's times I would read, and then I could see someone coming, so I'd close it and I would like talk to them, and when they leave, I would just start reading again.
Oh yeah.
And I had a bike to work because I didn't have a ride, so I had a bike to work from where I used to live to the community center. Mm-hmm. And I remember going home once and then coming back again. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel like doing that. So I would just take my bike inside the community center, put it somewhere, and then I would just stay for the 2 or 3 hours until the next time you're supposed to come back.
Oh, okay.
And I just read that book.
Yeah.
So that's all I did was read that book that whole summer.
Oh yeah.
But it was all right.
Yeah. How long ago was that then? Ooh. Probably like.
Gotta be 2006
or 5.
Maybe 9.
Oh, okay.
I want to say 9. I'm not entirely sure though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to say 9 anyway. Because I remember working at a job. I don't know if it was Kiki or I was working at the community center for school.
Yeah.
No, you're right though. It might have been 2008 or 7 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Too,
yeah.
So. But yeah, it might have been one of those times I remember working there, and yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, about 10 years ago though, eh?
Yeah, something a while ago.
Yeah.
Jeez.
How time flies, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say, wow, like that long ago, because we're like getting old.
Yeah, I know. Trying to play sports like how I used to back when I was like, even like 21, like 6 years ago. Like, no, can't do that no more.
I know, I can't believe I'm going to be freaking 30 next year.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just like, and I kept teasing the hell out of everybody at long-term care when I used to work there. Because they were like, oh, I'm 31, I'm 33. And I was like, you know what they say when you hit 30? I said, it's all downhill from there. I would start teasing about like, just like as a brittle bones, you lose all your muscle mass, and your teeth fall out. I started saying all this stuff, and they would always like, you're going to get there one day. And I was like, one day? I said, but till then, you're still older than me.
Yeah.
And when somebody was 40, who was it? I think it was Ange.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When I was working with Ange, when she would make mention of that, I was like, oh, really? Oh, yeah. Well, you know what to say when you turn 40? And she was like, shut the hell up. just teasing people about it. And then now, like next year, I'm like, oh.
Well, you know what they say.
That's gonna be like farting out dust. Just be turned into a mummy.
Yeah. And it's crazy when you think about it. It's like 30's not even that old, like compared to like 60 or yeah, right.
I mean, yeah, I was kept joking with people, but I was like, let's see how that works out. Like being 30, it won't be that bad. You're right though. Like I think it was just me teasing people, but
yeah.
I mean, there's people I see that are 40 and they're still doing pretty good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
like
50.
Like my uncle, like he's still in like crazy shape. You know what I mean? And he's like 62 or 63. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's always about too. Like I've always been telling people, it's like diet, nutrition. As long as you don't overgo on like the horrible stuff, it's not going to affect you years later.
Yeah.
Because I think they're linking. Just in case like I get someone real sophisticated listening to this, they can contact me and tell me I'm wrong. Yeah. But I remember hearing Alzheimer's and dementia, some of it's being connected to actual unhealthy food.
Oh, okay.
Like at an earlier stage, because like we get more into the more we get into the kind of like a better future to say, or later years, they're developing more stuff. And that comes to a higher thing with pesticides and like what we're putting on food. And like that.
And all the like preservatives and everything everything in food.
And we're eating that.
Yeah.
So like that's another thing that like people talk about that could be a connection to that. So it's like just eating more whole foods, raw food, stuff like that, and like making things as opposed to not. Because I think recently, just the other week, I made a cauliflower pizza.
Oh yeah, was that pretty good?
Pretty good. Like, you got to really get around the cauliflower part, which I don't like cauliflower at all.
Yeah.
But I found out cauliflower bread, a pizza, taco shells, buffalo wings, all made out of cauliflower.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, ooh, this is how I can do it now.
Yeah,
I was never a fan of it. Just never. And somebody even once was like, oh, you should put cheese sauce on it. I was like, but that like defeats the healthy part.
Yeah.
That's another debate I had with people too is anytime, I had this discussion with my coworker when I said, is cheese sauce acceptable on nachos?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I will go to a place and be like, oh, can I get the nachos? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, do you have, what do you use? Do you use real or cheese sauce? And they're like, oh, we use cheese sauce. I'm like, never mind. I'll get this instead.
Yeah.
Just cancel that order of nachos. Yeah. I'm like, no way. The only time I will take it, if I'm desperate enough, is the movies.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe because it's a kid thing. You grow up doing it.
Yeah.
I'm still like, if I get nachos at the movies, I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind it at the movie theaters, right?
Yeah.
What I find too is like people dip their popcorn in that too, and say it's pretty good. Yeah, so I'm like, I tried it a couple times. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not a winner for me, but I mean, like, I don't mind it, right?
When I was in college, I remember going to the movies a lot, especially like, because me and Snow were roommates.
Yeah.
So when he went back, I had 3 months left, so I was going to the movies every now and then. Sometimes with friends, sometimes not. Mm-hmm. But I was in Windsor, so I was like, I'll go to the movies because nobody sees movies in Windsor. I don't know why, but they don't. Even the newest movies, you can go see them and no one sees them.
Oh, really?
I got a popcorn once, and I got one of those combos where it's like a large popcorn, a bag of candy, and a drink. And there was one time I was eating my popcorn, I just stopped and I looked at my M&M peanut M&Ms, and I just like looked at the popcorn. I was like, just dumped them in and shook it up, and I was eating. And I was like, holy crap!
It tastes pretty good, eh?
Yeah, I was just like up the ante.
Yeah.
It's like popcorn, peanuts, and chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Shit, yeah.
Those damn M&Ms.
Yeah. Those damn little bastards.
It's like I need them.
Yeah. We should get those or Sour Patch Kids. Yeah.
Yeah, Sour Patch Kids are pretty good in popcorn too.
Yeah. I noticed I caught a few in my beard a couple times, right? Yeah. Like just scarfing down the popcorn and then like a little bit later just going like that and then like, oh, what the hell? my little extra napkin, right?
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I'm using these for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Did you see anybody else lately?
Yeah, I usually talk to Hoga and Lagos and everybody.
Yeah?
Yeah, Lihel, Duran. Duran's pretty busy being an iron worker.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought about too. I thought about a lot of these guys and I was like, yeah, like eventually sometimes get on the podcast.
Yeah.
But I know Duran, when I used to work at the home, Rochelle works there, PSW. So he would come there now and then to drop her food off for her.
Oh, okay.
And I would be taking out the garbage. And I'd see him and I'd be like, oh, how's it going? Then we just sit there and talk for like 10, 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And then I would just use a whole break just talking to him. And
then
I would just be like, oh, okay. Then, but yeah, so I remember him saying, but yeah, the only time I ever see him is when he's with his kids.
Yeah.
He's got 3 of them, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got 3 kids.
3 boys too. A lot of energy. A lot of energy in their house, right?
Yeah, every time I talk to him, he just looks like he's always tired.
Yeah.
And his eyes are always just real like,
Yeah.
Yeah, man, do that, yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, how's it going? Yeah. And he's just like, oh, yeah, I'm doing fine.
What's Sanao been up to? Have you talked to him or you talk to him usually every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still doing animation. He's still doing that stuff. Yeah, he's still trying to crank it out, get it all done.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I know he's doing a lot more politics stuff. He's very politics schwabby now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you can basically talk to him, and he'll just, like, you just have to mention, yeah, so the Liberals and the NDP, and he'll be like, well, and then an hour later, you'll be like, what happened to the time?
Yeah.
Just, like, goes and goes and goes.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Oh, it's pretty crazy, though. I mean, I even think about that now and then too. When I was younger, kind of where like everybody is now. Because I bet you a lot of us never thought we're going to be where we are.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know, when I was younger, I would have never thought I would have been into like bodybuilding and health and fitness and teaching classes on cooking healthy. Like never ever thought. It just turned into that.
Yeah.
Like it was just a point when I was doing it myself, and somebody asked, "Oh, how do you do that?" And I just started telling them, and I was like, "Yeah, it could be something." Like, like even when I was when I used to work at the home, I would just stand around telling people about stuff. They weren't asking for it. I was just standing there, explaining like benefits of like healthy fats or a complex carb or even just a complex to a workout. What does that mean? What does it do? How does it help? Like I was just doing that just because like it was just stuff I would just talk about for no reason.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And even this not the podcast, the YouTube channel. When I first started that, originally I was gonna do movies.
Oh, okay.
Like I was gonna talk about movies. But I was like, there's a lot of people that do that. I was like, maybe I'll do it anyway. I can maybe get an audience.
Yeah.
Then my coworker was like, why don't you just do health and fitness? You seem to do that, like, you know, with ease. And I was like, yeah, he's right. I should just do that. So I just do that and just throw it out there.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, because there's always an audience for everything, right?
Yeah,
and I was like, I'm just starting anyway, so. But I'm hoping it reaches more smaller communities.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, everyone's got a phone.
Yeah.
I know there's internet in most places anyway, so. Because I recently got asked to do a gathering in next year in Winnipeg.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
So
for like health and fitness stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay, nice.
Well, this isn't a contract, nothing. So I'm the one trying to be secretive. It's with Breakfast Club of Canada.
Oh, okay.
So like that is something where I talked to the woman and she told me all the details and stuff. So yeah, I just have to. They're gonna fly me out to Winnipeg. And it's like for 4 days.
Oh really? Oh, okay, nice.
So I get to be out there and kind of, what makes me happy about it is I don't know why I lower myself, but I usually think like if like you were putting something together, but you're like, oh, I need you, and I got these other two guys, I'd be like, well, why do you need me? And you guys are all gonna be talking about the same. I always usually go, well, why do they need me? Because they got two other guys. But then I always think, dude, everybody's different.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody's the same, especially when it comes to health and fitness. In the sense where you could be on my diet right now, and you could not be losing any weight.
Oh,
but if you eat fish or something else, you can start cutting weight like crazy. But it's just because our bodies are completely different.
Oh, okay.
You might need more fats as opposed to I need more, just more protein as opposed to anything else to like help my body. But when it comes to knowledge, I find that there's a dietitian that I know. Her name's Terry Morrill.
Yeah.
And I worked with her a bunch, and I find that she's completely different from me in the sense of our knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
And they told me right away, too, that we don't have somebody on the physical aspect.
Yeah.
So they're teaching health, they're teaching health, but not fitness.
Oh, yeah, healthy, eating healthy and stuff like that.
Just because they don't have someone to explain, here's why you should be working out.
Yeah, yeah.
So then that's where I'm supposed to come in and kind of give off that section.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay, that would make sense, too.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's supposed to be some carnival next year.
Oh, okay.
I talked with the head of, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's Darlene Ritchie, how she runs that whole section.
Yeah, yeah.
Part of that, I'm hopefully to be helping with that as well. And it's like, they want a workshop, but my biggest problem is, not problem, but just thing I think about is, who wants to go to a workshop when there's a carnival happening?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I was going to change it to say, why not just get me to cook, make all kinds of healthy treats?
Yeah.
And then that could be an introduction to people saying, oh, I like that. How can I get that? And I'd be like, well, there's a class that we can do. I'm going to put together.
Okay, yeah, that'd be tight, yeah.
As opposed to, just going, come to the workshop. And I'll get like one person halfway through, they leave. I'm hungry. So that's why I'm like, I got to change that around. But
yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
Yeah, that'll be tight, yeah.
I'm hoping it changes anyway, but. Yeah.
Hope for the best, right?
Yeah. I don't want to be a negative Nancy.
Yeah. Do you have PS4 or do you have Xbox?
I got an Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm working out a deal with my brother Dungy.
Yeah.
To get his PS4.
Oh, yeah. Why has he got a couple, or did you just have one?
No. I think he's gonna upgrade.
Oh, okay.
Like he's gonna upgrade to a Pro.
A Pro, yeah.
And then he's gonna give me his PS4. And I was gonna trade him all my old Xbox games.
Oh, okay.
Like not 360, but Xbox.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
I have them all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't play them. And Dungy appreciates video games more than anybody I know. So
Yeah,
I'm like, why don't let's do that trade then? I said, just give me your 4 and you can have all those games. You don't have to buy them off me. And he was like, yeah, deal. So when he gets a 4, I get his old PS4.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because what I really want to do is play that VR.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, man.
Did you get that?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't have it, but I played it at EB Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt motion sickness for like the first like 10 seconds maybe, just because it like you can like look around at everything, right?
Just makes you feel real.
Yeah, and then you're just like I was like oh, he's like, oh yeah, that's gonna wear off. But I was playing that new Gran Turismo game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Is it like just way more of a sense of feeling to it? Just
Yeah,
because of
yeah.
that VR.
And then you have like the pedals and everything, right?
Oh,
the
yeah,
steering
yeah.
wheel, yeah. So that was pretty cool. And then it's crazy because it's like you can look in your rear view and then you see the rear view image of like
What's
the rear, what's behind the car, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, that's crazy.
Just tripping out real hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that just looks awesome. I mean, the game on VR I thought about was there's a game called Office Job,
Oh, okay.
and you can work at like a cubicle, like in a building,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
even like a convenience store.
Yeah.
And they even tell you, oh, if you don't like your boss, you can like throw a hot dog at him.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, what a weird game. But I was like, that's weird enough that I would want. That's what I want to play.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like put the VRs on and just like work in a convenience store.
Yeah. That'd be crazy, yeah. I play Battle 6 Siege or Battle 6 Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's that. Isn't that what like they kind of made it more multiplayer like?
Yeah,
Where it's
yeah.
like you got somebody's like you got to fight the terrorists.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty good. You have like an attacking team and a defending team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's only 5-on-5, right? So it's like it's pretty much like real life, like a few shots and you're dead. Yeah, so it's like a lot more like strategic.
More intense.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because if you get shot at, you kind of want to back up.
Yeah, back up. You can't just take like Halo, like take 30 bullets in the chest and then, you know what I mean?
Stand there, look at them.
Yeah. But yeah, so I've been playing that for a while, and it's crazy like how fast those guys like reaction times are.
Yeah.
Yeah, to throw grenades or whatever, do whatever, right? Like, and then some people just run around with a pistol and still like murk people, right? And I'm like, holy man, like just trying to do that. I just run around with a big ass shotgun, right? And like just wait for people around corners and stuff like that.
Start shooting people right away.
Yeah, yeah.
That reminds me of that time I was in college, and I remember me, Snow, you, Donnie, and remember Donnie got Chad on there, his dad,
Oh yeah.
and you had somebody too for a second. Who the heck was it again?
It might have been Braden.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember there's a whole group of us.
Well, we were all playing Modern Warfare 2. Is that where?
I think it was Black Ops.
Black Ops?
I thought it was Black Ops.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Because I remember we were like, okay, when we knew what game mode it was, and right away I remember, I forgot what it was, but it was that one where you get one life and you're dead.
Oh, Search and Destroy?
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember that,
yeah,
because
yeah,
as soon as we started, you were like, oh, go, everyone protect Chad.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember when we first played, Donnie was like, oh, my dad's here, and we were like, oh, cool. And I remember seeing him,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, there's Chad. I ran over to him, and he was like walking real slow,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
looking around corners, and I was like, oh man, this ain't gonna happen. All of a sudden he went, boom, got killed. I was like, oh, I just took off. I was like, no.
You only had one job.
Just watch him die. And
Yeah.
just took off. Oh man, that was an awesome game though.
Oh, they have that new one that's out, that Call of Duty World War II or whatever it's called.
Oh, that newest one?
Yeah, yeah. Have you played it?
No, how's that one?
Oh, it's pretty good. Braden had it for a while, and he was playing it. So, but seems like I get stuck on one game for real long. You know what I mean? Like that's all I play. Like it was Battlefield 4 for the longest time.
Yeah.
Then it was Battlefield 1, and then it was Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then what else did we play? Yeah, then we kind of start playing that Rainbow Six, and then that's all I've been playing so far. So yeah.
Just playing that one game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think I got Battlefront 2, Star Wars,
Oh, okay.
and Overwatch.
Yeah,
Those are the two games I just bounce back and forth.
yeah,
And they're both online, and that's,
Oh,
all,
yeah.
that's all I play.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, Overwatch is fun because it's so play it, you can play a match or two, and it can be done in literally like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So it's a real quick game I can get in and out of. But Battlefront 2, I was playing it last night with Suggo.
Yeah.
And we had our mics and we were talking to each other and playing. And the whole time, we never won a match.
Oh really?
No, we lost everything. We lost Galactic Battlegrounds. We tried to play. There's a mode called Strike.
Yeah.
There's a Heroes versus Villains. We lost every. I don't think we won. Oh no! The very last game we played before we stopped.
Yeah.
We did win.
Oh yeah.
It was like Heroes versus Villains.
Yeah.
And finally we won a match, and I was just like, holy.
So is it just like Luke Skywalker and everybody against like Darth Vader?
Yeah. So like all the heroes you can play.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
So. Because I was playing. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but there's a character named Bosk in Star Wars. He was a bounty hunter. He looks like an alien.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then like Suggo was like playing Boba Fett, and then like that's all we were doing is like there's these two powerful modes they had to just shoot the hell out of everything with like grenade launchers and missiles.
Okay.
That's all we were doing, everybody. So it actually worked out pretty good for a while. So what?
Nice.
Just feels real crappy when you play like an online game and you just lose.
Yeah. Just get murked every
freaking match.
Every game.
You just can't win. I'm like, I don't know if it's like the best players are playing tonight or what. Like,
yeah.
I guess I'll go on.
Yeah, on your server, and it.
Yeah.
Everybody's just killing it.
I was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
Just get real mad after a while.
You have to rethink life after that, innit? Contemplate life.
It's like, do I really need an internet anymore?
Yeah. What is internet?
It's like, I don't need this.
Yeah. I don't need this shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Such a strange idea, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I had Xbox for the longest time. I was gonna get Xbox One, and then my woman went to I was just gonna buy Xbox One in here. My woman went to a toy bingo, and she won a PS4, a PS4 and a TV and like $300.
Wow.
Yeah. So then I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'll play a PS4, I guess. And then I never turned back since.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering that, because I remember when you did have a PS4. Because then I was like, oh shit, I thought he had I thought he was Xbox. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. Makes sense to all the origin of the PS4 getting.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'd be the same though.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend came back with a PS4. I'd be like, oh wow, yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, if you insist.
They'd be like, well, I was gonna get groceries, and you come back with a couple games.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to go with the groceries.
Yeah.
Just start playing games.
Mm-hmm. My brother's crazy too because he gets like every game like, he's above platinum at EB Games or something, or he's a platinum member. Or
Onyx.
Yeah, Onyx something. Yeah.
'Cause I know there's platinum. I have a platinum card too, but I know there's Onyx.
Yeah.
That's that black card.
Yeah, he's an Onyx member. So then he gets like, I'm not even sure what it is, like 20% off games and stuff like that, right?
I think it's like first dibs on things.
Yeah.
I remember Dungy has that too.
Oh yeah.
So he plays or even like midnight opening.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can go in like 15 minutes ahead of everybody.
Okay, yeah.
Because then like the Onyx card allows you to get in ahead of everybody.
Oh yeah.
So if you only got platinum or lower, then you can't. You got to wait till they let you in one at a time. But if you got Onyx, you're like priority. Then you get to go ahead of everybody. So
Yeah.
I was like, wow. I don't know. I ever since I got into like fitness,
Mm-hmm.
I don't play games as much anymore.
Oh,
I
okay.
still play games, but like
Yeah.
it's not as much as I used to.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Every night used to be video games.
Yeah,
and it used to be at least 4 hours.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the minimum. But now I'm like, most times I'll just put on Netflix.
Yeah.
Or like YouTube on Xbox One, and I'll just
yeah.
watch stuff while I just play or just like do something else.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but yeah, so I still play games now and then because I got like Gears of War 4 and like Quantum Break and stuff, but yeah, it's not as much as I want.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, can you do?
Yeah, yeah. And that comes over time too. Like you get so busy, right? And just kind of drained, right, from throughout the day. So you just kind of same with me. I only play like if I jump on, like I play like maybe an hour or something, right? And then I'm just kind of done. If I lose like 2 games in a row, I was like, fuck this, and just throw my controller, right? And I got a daily headset too, so kind of blocks out everybody's yelling and screaming.
Yeah, kind of just like be in your own zone.
Yeah, yeah. And that's how that VR is too. I noticed like, because I could hear everybody like in EB games, and then he put the headset on, and then he put
like the headphones over that.
Yeah, the headphones over it, right? So then I was just like, I couldn't hear nothing. Like,
it was just the game?
completely down sound ending, right?
So you're just like completely immersed into
immersed in the game. Turismo? Yeah, and it's just like crazy loud too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can hear the sound of everything. So it's like, it was pretty crazy, man. Like, I would like if that's what you're looking for, like a VR, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like the one on the PC here is pretty awesome. Oculus Rift.
Oh yeah.
But who the hell's got money?
Oh yeah,
because I know like those. I seen Oculus Rift ready PCs are like starting at 15, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah. Then they go up.
Yeah.
And then after that, then you got to buy the Oculus Rift, and I think that's like $600.
Oh really? Holy man!
Spend a lot of money just to play some VR games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, well, the next best option is just getting a PS4.
Yeah, especially if you can get a PS4 for practically nothing, right? Like just trading all your games, and then like I was just gonna buy a VR used or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you can find them like they only have a few hours on it, right? And it's not for them, so then they just want to sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just get it for a couple $100, right? Instead of spending like $400 or $500 on it.
Yeah, it's true. Cause like, what is it? Kijiji, I find is pretty
oh,
useful.
Yeah.
Like, remember that one time I went to look for an air conditioner, and I swear I spent like a whole evening once looking at like Walmart, looking at a Canadian Tire and everything, and something just hit me like about Kijiji, and I was like, I went there. As soon as I put it in, some guy was selling one for $40, and he put up a picture, and I was like, that looks kind of new.
Yeah.
So I immediately emailed him. I was like, hey, do you still have it? And he was like, yeah, I still got it. So I'll buy it right now. And he's like, okay, then come by. Took Sna with me because I didn't want to like get mugged.
Oh yeah.
So like I heard too many horror stories about Kijiji people. So I jumped in there. We drove down, and I swear to this area of London I didn't know existed.
Oh yeah.
But it looked like friggin' like one of those scenes out of like, you know, those old 90s gangster movies.
Oh yeah.
Real project looking. I was like, I didn't even know this existed.
Yeah.
And then we got to this house. I went over there and knocked, and this guy opened up, and he was like, oh yeah, are you here for the air conditioners? Yeah. And he showed me it, and it was new. It was like he literally only had it for like a month.
Oh really?
And I felt kind of bad because when he grabbed it and got it ready, he had like his 4 boys, and they were all. It was just basically aimed at them. And here I come and just take it.
Oh man!
So I was like, I saw them, and they're looking at me, and I could tell one of them's like, "Don't do it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I'm doing it." So I was like, "Oh yeah, it looks pretty good." I was like, "Here you go." Gave him $40. Still got it now. And it still works perfectly.
Yeah.
So
Still works, man.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I was like, so I don't really buy stuff off Kijiji, but I was like, the stuff I do find though is actually pretty good. So.
Yeah, pretty mint, right?
Yeah, so as long as you find the good stuff, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man.
You gotta go soon?
Oh yeah, I gotta pick up my boy pretty soon.
Okay, just let me know, because we're clocked at about 1:41.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just let me know when you gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. 1:41. That's pretty good, eh?
Yeah, hour and 41 minutes so far, so doing pretty good. I mean, I'm not trying to challenge you or nothing, because I know you gotta go soon anyways. But like, Dakota, Ireland was the very first one recorded, and we actually went 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And that was like it was like so natural just to like sit there and talk with her about whatever that I had to constantly be like, oh, we're at 2 hours, Grace.
Yeah.
And for some reason, my recorder can only go 2 hours and 15.
Oh, okay.
So I have to stop.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's gonna just cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I have to stop it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So like that's just something like that where I have to go through. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know.
2 hours and 15 minutes again, I guess. That's great.
It's like time to break records.
Yeah, time to break records.
Yeah, I haven't got a lot of no's about these either. Like doing podcasts, I've been trying to ask people, and most people were like, yeah, I'll do it. So like, I don't know if they just want to be on it to be on it.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know about anyone else, but to be able to see the Get Ready podcast on iTunes would make me feel very official.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's free, right? Like anyone can put it on there. It's a difficult process to get your podcast on there.
Oh,
but once you figure it out, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
But I'm just waiting for them to I submitted the podcast, so they're reviewing it right now. And if everything works out, they're like, okay, it's up now. Then I can tell people go on iTunes, and it's there. So.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. How would you know, what food would help you cut weight? like what food would you know to eat that makes you cut weight? Like, you know how you said that our bodies are completely different, right? So how would you find that out? Like,
well, there's some common ones that everybody knows, like fish.
Yeah.
Is actually one of the best weight cutters.
Oh, okay.
It actually can help because it also works like a diuretic. It's flushing out water out of your system.
Oh, yeah.
And easily something too, like a pineapple can actually help you cut weight because there's an enzyme in there that actually eats body fat.
Oh, really?
But because it has natural high sugars, it's not recommended to eat it.
Constantly?
Like constantly, yeah. Like you could have like, I do 5 ounces a day.
Yeah.
Like I'll do 5 ounces of pineapple, not a day, but most times. And that's good enough for me. And that's good because it'll go in your system. And that's why, you know, when you eat it, sometimes it feels like it's spiky or your mouth feels weird.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the enzymes. It's actually eating. It can actually eat at your flesh.
Oh, okay.
But because our bacteria and saliva and everything's so good, it just actually goes down. It can actually just eat at the fat instead.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, there's like actually a decent amount. I mean, even just drinking a lot of water can actually help flush out a lot of the fats and everything that's in there. It's a detoxification.
Oh, okay.
So that actually helps just get rid of everything as well.
Yeah, yeah. I noticed that like I'm not a big Pepsi soda drinker, right? But I have been lately. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's just like a craving or what I have, but I don't know. It seems like I can't when I wanted to stop drinking soda, like for a while there, I was like gluten free, right?
Yeah.
Like I didn't have no bread or pasta or anything to do with wheat, right?
Yep.
So then that was pretty good, and I probably cut like 20 pounds, maybe almost 30 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Just that alone, I wasn't even exercising or anything, right?
Yeah.
And then I put it all on. I was like, it was like Thanksgiving, right?
Oh yeah.
Like this time of year, right? It was like Thanksgiving, and I was like, well, you know, I'll just eat throughout the holidays, right? Like I'll just put on whatever weight, and then the new year I'll just be gluten free again, right? Yeah. And then nope, never happened, man.
Just kept going.
Yeah, this was 2 years ago, so yeah.
I think the biggest thing I could recommend when it comes to soda is did you ever hear of those Zevias?
I don't think so.
It's a drink made from stevia. You know that? That sugar plant where there's no sugar in it.
Yeah.
But it's like a substitute. They made a thing called Zevia, and I wish I had somebody to actually give you one to show you. But you could buy a 6-pack and hide them because it'd just be for you.
Yeah.
And whenever you feel that, just drink one of those, and it should just go away.
Okay.
Because I'm not lying when those Zevias taste just like Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
But there's no sugar, there's no calories, there's nothing weird in there. It's just carbonated water with some Zevia, and then there's this flavoring they use, but it's not like that weird chemical formula.
Like a aspartame or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's none of that. It's like this. I think there's only like 3 ingredients in the freaking drink.
Oh, really?
So like, there's only these 2 things, and then the thing that helps it make it taste like how it does. Because I had the cola, I had their cream soda, I had their root beer. Stuff just tastes just like the real thing.
Really?
But there's none of that stuff in there. Oh, and I've been doing this diet. Yeah. And I've had those, and it hasn't crashed it.
Oh, really?
So I have still been able to lose weight drinking these things, but I don't drink them every day.
Oh, yeah. Just when you have like a little craving or whatever.
Yeah, it's just like that because my brothers don't exactly follow a diet.
Yeah.
So when I see like Snow like get a bacon mushroom out with a freaking drink and stuff, I'm like, I kind of want to drink because I can smell that soda and all that stuff, and I'm like, I'll just get one of those. I have them in my closet, and I just go to my closet, grab a cola, drink it, and I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
so like it just gets rid of that, but that's something you can find them at grocery stores.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like bigger grocery stores, because usually they put them in the health section.
Yeah.
You can use that with quotations because it's weird to say, here's a grocery store, but here's the health part.
Yeah, the health part.
So what's the rest of it?
Yeah.
But that part, they'll have them.
Yeah.
So or if you go to, I was told this by a friend, if you go to Covent Garden Market, and you ever gone there lately?
Nope.
In there, in one of the corners, there's a health food part.
Yeah.
Like it's literally a health food part, and you can get a 12-pack for $9.
Oh, really?
And I know that sounds like $9, but like if you go to Loblaws, they're about $6 for 6. So you're basically paying $1 a can. So it's better just to maybe get a 12-pack and like save a couple bucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like those are probably the better things to kind of change off or wean off of.
Yeah.
Because also too, like lemon water, for the longest time I remember people were drinking it, and I was like, because people were like, oh, it's healthy. And I was always like, but how? It's healthy. And I was like, okay. Then I finally found out that lemon water is like giving your insides a shower.
Oh yeah.
So drinking it actually is like just flushing stuff
Flushing
out
everything out.
even more. Yeah. I mean, you know about that, right? Before
Yeah.
when you wake up in the morning, you're supposed to drink
of water.
two glasses in the morning to activate everything.
Yeah.
And when you're older, you're supposed to drink 2 glasses before you go to sleep to prevent heart attacks and strokes.
Oh, okay.
So like it helps people so they won't end up be like, ugh. Because between the hours of 3 and 4 is when most people die. Because between 3 and 4 a.m. is when you're at your absolute weakest.
Oh yeah.
So even when you're up in the middle of the night, you actually feel it, how weak you get between 3 and 4 a.m. That's with I don't want to say the death time.
Oh, yeah.
It's just generally that time when most people pass away, but that's the reason why.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something, man. Yeah, because I've been looking to cut weight, but it seems like I have no time to hit the gym, right? So I have to change up my diet.
Well, they say the diet's 70% of it,
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to put in something, because, are you standing? Are you walking?
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. Like, about 5 or 6 hours a day, right? Lifting heavy stuff, right? So.
I mean, I would consider that even to be probably pretty good, as long as you're on a constant rotation.
Keep your heart rate kind of up, right?
Yeah, because the heart rate should be at 130. That's the time when if it gets to 130, you start burning fat.
Oh, okay.
And it should be staying above that time. But
yeah,
so like I would just say the diet.
Mm-hmm.
Just take food with you.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? If you wanted to like the easiest, is like how you were gluten free.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's a lot of like you're not eating anything.
Yeah.
Got gluten in there, but if you just want to go carb free entirely, that's like another fast way of doing it too. So
okay.
kind of like the ketogenic diet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just high. Well, obviously, I don't think you want to do high fats because you might end up getting the keto flu, and
oh yeah,
I heard that freaking sucks. Like,
really?
It's just like the flu, but it's just because you have no carbs whatsoever and you're doing a high fat.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, but myself, I'm doing if I had to say a percentage, I'd say it's about 60 on protein, and then 30 probably on. I want to say no, maybe about, and I'd probably say 20 on carbs, 20 on veggies.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like that's all the rest, but I know most of my diet is protein. Like I eat a lot of protein, so it's always egg whites, ground turkey, whatever.
Yeah.
And I always just load up on everything. Like in a grocery store, I only go once. I try to go only once every 2 weeks. Yeah. And that's it. And that's for the whole 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But I know like your situation is different because you have a kid and you got a lady friend, so like that has to work out too. So, but like I said, it just depends how you want to do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just helped my girlfriend make a poutine for you guys.
Yeah.
So, and then it wasn't that healthiest because we didn't have everything. So.
Oh yeah.
But so like stuff like that, I guess. However you want to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be deadly. Yeah, because I think I'm like right around almost 270 now.
Right now?
Yeah, but I want to be down to like 210, kind of. You know what I mean? Is where I should be. You know what I mean? Like with no extra fluff or anything like that, right?
Yeah, because that's. Yeah, I mean that's probably the general idea. Because that's where I'm trying to aim. I'm aiming to get down to 220. Then if I don't get there, and even if I do get to 220, I want to try and get down to 190.
Oh,
okay. But stay between 190 and 215. Like just always balance that. Never try to go higher. And if I wanted to go lower, it would be to like get some biscuits.
Oh yeah.
And just to flash them or something.
Oh okay, yeah.
Not that I need to. I mean, I already got a lady, so.
Yeah.
Don't need to go peacocking around.
Yeah.
So what's up?
What's up? Yeah.
But yeah, it's like that's just where that's because right now, last time I weighed myself, I was 272. Mm-hmm. And last time I did before that, I was 263.
Yeah.
And I only generally weigh myself every 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
And today is the 3rd week of my diet, so it won't be till next week I'll probably weigh myself, and I'm hoping I'm probably, I don't know, hopefully in the 50s.
Oh okay, yeah.
Yeah. Because all the supplements I take too is for like specific things. Like I take a lot of vitamin D and C, but the vitamin D is to maintain muscle mass.
Yeah.
So I don't lose it, because as long as you have more muscle or a lot of muscle, it'll actually burn more fat.
Oh okay, yeah.
So it is recommended to lift weights. Because I've actually, a woman was asking me once, like, should I lift weights? No, like how would be the best way to lose weight? And we talked about nutrition, but when it came to exercise, I said I would recommend lifting weights more than anything. And she was like, yeah, but I don't want to put on all kinds of muscle. And I was just like slapped in the face, like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way you put on weight or muscle unless you ate like me and worked out like me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, when I go to the gym, I'm like trying to like strangle weights and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just trying to
yeah.
go crazy. But she made it sound like, you know, she does a curl, just like, oh, puts her arm down, she's got like these Arnold biceps.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
And like, so, but like, yeah, man, I've seen women that have like just a lot of natural muscle, and like not being mean or nothing, but like they don't look like they're like trying to flex out anyway.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because you always see the personal trainers too, right? Like they're like they're in fit, but they're not like just bulky.
Yeah, yeah.
Because where I go at Forest City Fitness, there's one guy there, and he did do shows.
Oh, really?
So he's a big guy. Like
Yeah.
he's one of those huge guys, and I'm just like, yeah, like there's your example of like being huge.
Yeah.
But then the women there, nah, they're just completely fit, but none of them are like I said,
Like kind of like ripped or whatever.
yeah,
right?
yeah. Like none of them are just like freaking,
Yeah.
just like cracking a sidewalk or nothing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Like Homer when he gets ripped and he does a handshake and he just breaks his shirt every time.
Just
Yeah.
I know. Did you ever do those electronic body weight check where they like put a clamp on your finger and a clamp on your toe? Mm-mm. I used to get that at the health center.
Oh, yeah.
When the old dietitian Mandy used to work there, Mandy Morrison.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I clipped that on because she was like, "Oh, why don't you do your weight like that?" And I was like, "Oh, well, how does that work?" And then she explained. I was like, "Okay," so we did it once, and it tells you your exact body fat, how much water's in your body, your exact weight, everything.
Really?
It goes so detailed, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, "Wow!" Like I was actually blown away, like
Yeah.
how detailed it got. Because even my water, she'd be like, "I think you could drink more water," and it kind of sucked because the first time I did 12 weeks, the last 2 weeks I was trying to cut water weight.
Oh, okay.
So I was drinking so much, but I was drinking cranberry juice and asparagus because those are both natural diuretics, and I was taking a supplement called dandelion leaves.
Oh, yeah.
It was in a pill form because that's a natural diuretic as well. I didn't want to take the supplements for like bodybuilders use.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was using those, and I was like just flushing out water hard as possible.
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah.
And then when I came in one time for the last time, she was like, "You really need to drink water." Because like it was so down, and I was actually dry that day too.
Yeah.
The last day I was just like just really dry. And
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, yeah, I better do it. So I just started, like, after I was done with it, I just drank all kinds of freaking water. But I got pretty tight, like just my body like really tightened up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I didn't get where I wanted to go, but I did like it's like a huge difference the first time I did it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I never told anybody, but like if you go to bodyspace.com, which is a connection to bodybuilding.com, and you look me up, I'm pretty sure it's Olympia TA. You can actually see my change.
Oh, yeah.
You can actually see how when I first started, I was like yeah, 270. And then you can see like this huge, just like boom, weight drop. Where like you can just literally see where like you can just cut the slabs off in the first picture.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And in the second picture, you can just see how much weight I lost in like everywhere, like my entire body. So like I was just like, holy crap, like it's like a huge difference. And,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, I think that's another thing too. Is a huge difference is when you just feel healthier.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
know people say that a lot, but I mean like in a sense where like. I heard here's an interesting argument I heard is you're not supposed to nap during the day.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because it's not natural, somebody argued, because we never napped before. Like, you know, in the old days with farmers, you'd wake up in the morning with the sun, you do everything, and when the sun goes down, you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Now you get people who get up in the morning, they nap halfway through the day, and then they get back up to do the rest of the day, and they're like, that's not natural, and it's also ruining their sleeping cycle, because they tend to stay up later.
Yeah.
Then they got to get up in the morning for their jobs.
Yeah, and then they're kind of tired or whatever, right?
Yeah, so like, as I've eaten healthier and worked out and stuff, I don't get tired anymore.
Oh, yeah.
In the day. Like, when I was getting kind of putting on weight, eating whatever, because like, I'm not going to lie, last year, even earlier this year in like the winter months, January, February, there's times I'd be driving back from work, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm just going to have a burger. And I would literally get a burger, and I'd be like, oh yeah, can I get whatever at Wendy's? And then the girl would be like, yeah, sure. Now, is that a combo or is that just like the burger? And I'd be like, I don't really want the fries and drink. just give me another burger.
Oh yeah.
It's like 2 burgers.
Yeah.
And like I wouldn't think to like take the buns off and then just eat what's there.
Yeah.
I'd eat like everything.
Yeah.
And then I'd just go, and then there'd be times I'd be like, man, I'm hungry. I forgot some food. Guess I'll have a pizza, go to Little Caesars, get a $5.
Oh yeah. Just kill it.
Yeah, I was doing that way too much.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I noticed I just put on all kinds of weight. But I remember this one time, I don't know why I'm proud of this, but for some reason I have pride, even though if like it's kind of sad. I remember going to Little Caesars once, and for some reason getting 2 pizzas, $5, eating both of them, and I was still so hungry. I went back home and had like 2 or 3 peanut butter banana tortilla wraps.
Oh yeah.
Like I made like 2 or 3 and just carved those, and I finally felt satisfied. And
Okay.
It's like, I don't know why I'm so hungry.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That's how my brother is now, like.
It's kind of a vortex.
Yeah, like
for food.
Yeah, he's like, and it's crazy because he never gains weight, man. Like.
Yeah, I've seen him before recently, and yeah, I was just like, still skinny, man.
Yeah,
like I remember when we were young, way younger. He was younger than us, and he's like, he still got his baby weight.
Yeah.
Hey, he's still so skinny.
Yeah, and it's like crazy too because like the way he eats, like sometimes he'll just wake up and then just like have like a bag of gummy bears or something. You know what I mean? Like how a little kid would eat. You know, like, or not a little kid, but you know, like a teenager or something would. And he's like 24 years old, right? Like, and he still eat. Like, it's like, damn, I wish I had that metabolism. You know what I mean? Like,
I know, right? Because like it stays, and that's the biggest thing about like everybody's different.
Yeah.
Because like for us, well, this is generally the idea for most men is when you hit 28, that's when your body stops producing testosterone naturally, and you start losing it slowly. So you either get a supplement or you start eating more food with natural testosterone.
Oh yeah.
Like egg yolks have it, red meat has it, Brussels sprouts have it. They raise your testosterone levels. That way you can start losing weight again. You can start feeling having more energy. You get a better sex drive as opposed to like just being like whoop. You're like whoop.
Oh yeah.
So like that's the biggest difference when like your testosterone levels are at a higher point.
Yeah.
So that's why it's better to like always do that. And like, I'm not a fan of Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
But I do love eggs.
Oh yeah.
Like, I eat eggs like crazy. I would eat eggs every meal if I could.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and there's no real definition to the whole cholesterol thing.
Yeah.
Because I've been eating egg yolks for like 2 years straight every morning. And I went to the doctors earlier this year and got a blood test just because they were like, oh, you should get a blood test just in case,
Yeah.
pre-diabetic, whatever. I was like, okay, I got it done. And she said, if anything's a problem, I'll call you. And I was like, okay. I never got a call, so I was like, okay, I'm good. But then I had to go back for another medical reason.
Yeah.
I had this weird phlegm problem. And anyways, when I got there, the doctor, she carries this laptop over. She, you don't mind us doing it? And I was like, nah, you can play some tunes.
Yeah.
She was just like, oh, she was like, okay, there's this, fine. She was like, I don't know if they told you, but your blood test came back, your results. And she said, and everything is just spot on. She's like, your cholesterol was at 100%, like, like good, like just perfectly fine. Everything was good. But the only thing I cared about was the cholesterol because I was like, I eat egg yolks so much. And when you're younger, you're programmed to be like, you can't eat that much because people say stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But it's all like 50s myths, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like they're debunking so many health myths that were like from the 50s and 40s and 30s even. Like the whole 8 glasses of water is BS because drink as much as your body requires.
Yeah.
If you feel dizzy, if you feel like dry mouth, there's even if you get headaches. Like these are just random. It means your body wants water.
Yeah.
There's all these signs that you just have to listen to your body and you give it what it needs and it just leaves you alone. So stuff like that, like where it's just easy to more understand and just get into. So
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, just have to listen to your body, right?
It's a simple thing, but like I said, I don't think a lot of people do.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's just like I remember hearing this, and I've done this too. I'm not gonna lie. I've actually been like like you get a pain, like you literally feel like somebody jabbed you or like stabbed you, and you're like, oh, what the hell's that? And you're like holding on to that spot, and you're in your head, you're thinking, I should probably go to the hospital. This is weird, and it goes away, and you're like, never mind, it stopped.
Yeah.
You just you ignore it. I've done it a few times where I'm just like, never mind, it stopped, and I just keep going on with my life. And I'm just like, nah, if that's happening, obviously there's something. So
Yeah. Or we were just like, you're like just sitting there and you're thinking it's an appendix or something. You're just like, no, it's gone. Yeah.
I know, because I've seen like a woman be like, oh, like, I think I feel something. I'm gonna get that checked.
Oh yeah.
And that's it. And they're gone. And within the hour, they're at the doctor's, and the doctor's like, no, you're fine. It's all cool. Okay, cool. But a guy's like, I think I feel something. It'd be cool if I had 3 balls, and they keep going out.
Yeah.
The balls would be like, is that cancer? Like they're just like, I wonder what that is, and they keep going. So, it's such an odd thing, but like I've noticed that's kind of the mentality between men and women.
Oh yeah.
So like that was like, oh, that's interesting, but I don't know. I think it's a unique thing, right?
Yeah.
Never know what you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, sure. What are you at right now?
Just about 2:05.
Oh snap!
Oh.
Alrighty.
Is that time?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we're just about clocking in at 2:05, I guess. So, I guess that's it for this episode. So, I think we had a pretty good time. Went everywhere.
Yeah, that was good.
And as usual, we'll have to do this again sometime. Catch back up, see what's going on later in the time. Until then, everybody, I'm Degunny Antone with
Eric.
And we'll see everybody next time.
Ooh, that was a fun episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was just great listening to once again and just hearing it all over again. I can imagine. I really want to hang out. Like I said, I would love to hang out with the guy again. It was great. Just catching up and talking to him and see what he was doing. All right, so if anybody wants to be on the podcast, all you have to do is go to your email. Email me at getready@gmail.com. Get ready with 2 R's @gmail.com. And just let me know if you want to do a podcast, you have any questions, whatever. I'm all available at all times. Just let me know. So I hope everyone had a great time, and I'll see you next time on this. And last thing before I go, don't forget to rate and write a review on the podcast. And it helps more people find out more about this podcast and gets the word out more, and then we can have more episodes and more people to listen to. Alrighty? All right, thanks everybody. I'll see you next time.